What up, collectors? It's your man Fatal. This is KoolNerdz Lounge, episode 22. Tonight we got some topics. I don't know if it's gonna get heated up in here, but we got some topics for y'all. I'm gonna show some photos tonight, some stuff that's coming out in the collecting community, statue, 6 scale stuff. But tonight we're gonna talk about, man, is this the end? Is this the end of collecting, man, for you personally, for us personally? We're gonna share what we think. We got shipping out here, we got space problems, we got storage problems for these large boxes, we got high ESs, and we got reissues. You know what I'm saying? Repaint, reissues, semantics. So we're gonna talk about this tonight. So with me right now is my man Crippler and my man DJ Hercules. Crippler, what's going on with you, brother?
Chilling, man. Yeah, it's an interesting topic because how long can you go for? I don't know. I'm new, so I see the road, but I also see where it's like once my stuff is filled, what's there to do? So I'm interested to have that conversation with you.
Yeah, man. DJ Herc, what's going on, brother?
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? I'm getting ready for this Black Wall Street engagement on Friday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, as far as the collecting go, I got space, brother. Because once again, I'm an action figure collector, so I got plenty of space. Jack. I ain't got them problems y'all got.
All right.
But once I start getting into the statues, then hey man, just once you out of space, brother.
Well, we're gonna talk about it.
All right.
We gonna shout out the people that's here in the chat. We got Rock City, Arkham. What's going on, brother? How you feeling? We got Anthony Kennedy in the building. We got Josue Otero in the building. What's going on? Chicago Dark Side. What's happening? We got Critical Mass. What's going on, brother? We got Piggy's Picks. What's happening? DJ Herc making a double appearance. We have Troy with an I. That's Troy Tyler from the radio show, y'all. What's going on, Troy? How you feeling? Yeah. Rock City. I'm assuming that's either Brandon or that's Creighton. Facebook user, come over to the channel, because if you don't give StreamYard permission to show your name, they won't show it on Facebook. Chris Tron, what's going on, bro? How you feeling? We got Chasing Haas in the building. What's going on? How you feeling, man? Syed Dream, how you feeling? We got Crippler doing double duty as always, giving his shots out. Banks LDN, how you feeling, bro? We got Rome Ross, riggedy Ross in the building. Benny Vogel, what's going on, Benny Vogel? How you feeling, man? How are you, man? Matt, what's going on, man? Gotham Cinnabites, what's happening? Collector's Table in the building. What's going on, everyone? What's going on? So, I'm gonna make a quick call to see what's taking my uncle so long, because he's late. We're gonna put him on blast. What's up, Trey? Trey Smith, LBS for life.
And he always late.
Man, it's getting out of hand. I'm gonna have to
send the joint officers after him.
Hey, I mean, I'm here.
You gonna be my uncle from now on, man? This is Uncle DJ Herc.
Uncle Herc.
I hope everything all right with him, but that ain't, we'll see. All right. So we waiting on let me see, Rashid, but we know how Rashid slide in. That's normal, man. He got the link. I just want to make sure. But the first topic, man, we're gonna start off with some photos tonight, and then we're gonna get into our real discussions, man. So I'm gonna share my screen with you guys. Let me turn down this music. But
that music got me swaying.
right, so first we want to start the show off by saying rest in peace to Annie Wersching. If y'all don't know who she is, she played in several TV shows, including 24. She also played in Star Trek, and she also was a voice on the video game The Last of Us. She was Tess on The Last of Us, and she was the Borg queen on Star Trek. That's a picture of her dressed up. If y'all remember her from there.
I remember from 24.
Yeah, so she was in 24. She was in NCIS. So I mean a litany of other shows. And she passed away at the age of 45 from cancer. So rest in peace to Annie Wersching, man. So life is very fragile. Yeah, she was a nice looking lady, man. But
Dark Rashid was good, brother.
Rashid in
one
the building.
one thing about life
Peace.
that we promise is one day we're gonna leave this world. So when you in this world, you want to make the best of it when you in it. And for us collectors, I guess we want to collect while we here, have fun with the collecting, while we in this world. But yeah, rest in peace. And I'm gonna get into these photos. I'm gonna start from the top. I'm gonna start with this. This is funny, right?
What am I looking at right now?
You looking? Look.
What am I looking at right now?
What you looking at
right now?
So you looking at the opposite race version of all these people, and I thought this was hilarious when I saw it. So this here, I had to bring this to the show to lighten up the mood, man. This is the Black Tom Hanks.
Oh man, that fool
I thought
wouldn't
it
get no
was
work.
just me. I thought it was just me. I was like, that black dude look like Tom Hanks.
Yeah, it's the Black Tom Hanks, man.
Oh man,
Kind of got a little bit of Sam Jackson, Morgan.
yeah, he
Freeman
would have
thing
been the
going
Samuel
on.
L. Jackson.
Nah, man, it's the pictures reminded me of an actual black actor. I just can't think of his name right now, Joe.
It was hilarious when I saw these, man. Yeah, so that's Tom Hanks. This is the white Morgan Freeman. Come on,
Yeah, he look bad, man. Yeah, he look bad.
Oh man.
man. That's crazy, ain't it? Man, boy, I tell you, man. Wow, he's here. Wow. My uncle was actually
Why you?
No,
Hey, my ears were bleeding. They weren't
Yeah,
ringing. They were
You were
bleeding.
put on
They should've
blast. We was about to send the
Sure
truant
was.
officers.
They should have been.
I know you guys were.
They ain't gotta worry about them. Yeah, so that's the white Morgan Freeman. This is hilarious, man. This is the Asian Oprah.
That looks terrible.
This
Oh
is the Asian
my
Oprah, man.
goodness.
But you know what? I'll marry Asian Oprah.
Oh.
Got money.
I'll marry just about any woman with Oprah money.
Oh, that's Queen Latifah right there.
This is the Indian Cindy Crawford.
Oh man.
Oh my God. What are we? What is going on?
Well, if you was on
Nah.
time, you would know. So we're gonna keep it moving. Yeah, the Indian Cindy Crawford, and this
I was
is the
taking
black,
care of
the
her.
black Scarlett Johansson.
Hey,
And they
that's
got
just Lupita Nyong'o.
That don't
Right.
look like Lupita.
That's
Yeah, a
Lupita
little
right
bit.
there.
That's exactly who it is.
The black Scarlett Johansson. This
Wow.
actually
Oh
a nice
my
picture on this
God.
one.
Shit is scary, bro.
Oh, man.
This is the white
That is
Denzel
scary.
Washington.
Yo, man, I ain't feeling this, man. Stop this, man.
Hey, the
I
white
ain't feeling this.
Denzel
Let's
Washington.
Denzel, man. Let's Denzel
Nah,
alone.
they
What is wrong with this brother, man?
They should have nailed that nose down a little bit.
Yo, listen. Take Kanye West. Leave Denzel though.
Hey,
That dude
Oh,
looked like
man,
the dude
stop
from
it, man.
Friends. Go back one. Go back. He looked like the dude from Friends with the tall one. I forget his name.
that's hilarious, ain't it?
Shoot, he looked like the dude from Hellboy.
Yeah, I was cracking up, man, when I saw these, man. All right.
Oh, I just want to look
This
at
is the Asian, the Japanese Jimmy Fallon.
Yo, that's crazy.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
you're killing me with this.
This is the black Taylor Swift.
Yo, I'll take that down. I'll definitely take that down.
Oh.
I'll
yeah,
take that
you know-
down.
Wait.
Oh.
Go back one. Yeah, that right there.
Nah, I like that. Go back to the next one. No, that's
Not
the other one.
the other way.
That's
She kind of
that's
look like
that's the project
what's her
joint.
name?
There it
Right
is.
there. That's
Yeah.
that's how I got money. And
Hey,
I got
that,
Whitney money.
that's I made it. I made it out the hood, Taylor Swift.
This is the Mexican Jay Z.
That's horrible.
This is the Mexican Jay Z, y'all.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Yo, that's bad, cause I don't care about
Yeah.
Jay-Z, man. Just leave
All right.
Nas alone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, he got one for Nas too. It's probably hidden.
Better not.
No, I don't. So that's it for that. Okay. This artist, I'm gonna be having him on the show next month for Black History Month.
The David Bowie.
Yeah, Damon Bowie. So he's the one that did the art print behind me, commissioned, and I just wanted to show off some of his art to give you a little in the window because I'm going to be interviewing him on the show. What's Up Wednesdays or either Funkle Friday. We're gonna set the schedule, but I wanted to share some of his art because I think he's one of the dopest in the game. You'll catch him at a lot of cons. The C2E2. He does sell off his page. If you want to get in touch with him, you can go through me and
His
you can
page is up
purchase his
now.
art. Huh?
His page is up now.
I mean, he got his own Facebook page, yeah.
Oh, the Facebook page.
But this is some of the stuff he's done. So you got Black Adam, of course, Shuri. You got The Last Ronin. And man, this dude, he has his own unique art style, and I really love it. I've been purchasing art prints for him. I got a whole book I've been purchasing from him for about a decade. Darth Vader, Leonardo with a lightsaber coming out of his sword, so he likes to do a lot of different concepts too.
Mm-hmm.
Ralph,
Ooh, I'll take that one. Right there.
the Crow, and he's got a unique style, man.
It's Sith
The Ninja
Lord.
Turtles as Sith, yeah, loving it. Dr.
Doom.
Doom, he's a really good artist, man. But yeah, another Ronin, Magneto,
Mags.
the Turtles,
I got a couple of his prints myself.
yeah.
I forgot which ones though. I ain't put them up yet.
He does a lot of the horror stuff too.
You heard Chris Tron, Fatal, and Rashid. Look at their comment.
No,
his
what's that?
last comment.
We need
He
to
said
play
we-
Blade.
Ah,
after
blasphemy.
Oh,
Blasphemy.
speaking of Blade,
Blasphemy.
Ooh.
There you go.
yeah. Speaking of Blade, well, every time you talk about Blade, him or Rashid pop
He
up.
just, they would just pop up.
Nuh-uh. Remember, we are now calling him
Dark
Dark
Rashid.
Rashid's Blade.
Dark
You gotta say
Rashid.
the whole
Back
thing.
on that name.
Thank you, DJ Herc.
You speaking of which, I have Dark Rashid's Blade on my shirt.
Oh man,
So this is the shirt I made. You got Spawn in the back. I don't know how good you can see it. Blade right there. Killmonger. Bronze Tiger. It's my Men of Mayhem t-shirt.
wow.
Hold on.
I need a Blade T-shirt,
Nice.
Put that
I
back
got
up.
You got
you, bro.
Spawn. You got Spawn on there.
Put that back
Yeah,
up.
Spawn is in the back.
I'll
Stand
see
up
you.
real quick.
That's the.
Yeah.
You on solo mode.
Oh, it's hot.
Mm-hmm.
Men of Mayhem.
Yo,
Oh,
I love
that's
how
nice.
Spawn and Killmonger look crazy, man.
Mm-hmm. Yo, send me one of those, Hurt.
I got you.
Okay. So I'll put these back up.
Do you think they should reinvent Killmonger and bring him back as one of those those low budget Avengers? You know?
Like a defender.
No, I mean not low budget Avengers, like how they had the West Coast Avengers and stuff.
Yeah.
Dark Avengers. Killmonger would be ill as an Avenger.
Yeah.
I think he would need. I think Killmonger would need to go to another group, not the Avengers.
I think
Remember,
what
Dark
makes
Avengers was the bad guys though.
Oh yeah, Dark
they had
Avengers.
an edge
Now the
to
Dark Avengers, yeah.
Mhm.
The Dark Avengers, absolutely.
No, those are the Dark Avengers right there. You
Actually,
got
Killmonger should have been part of the Midnight Suns.
Yo, I think right there, go to Skeletor.
That
I think
Skeletor is dope.
Skeletor is the funniest villain of all time in animation.
He
if
is
you really
hilarious.
listen to him, man, yo, he
His
is
voice
hilarious, man.
Crazy.
Yeah.
He be clowning his henchmen
All the time.
all the time.
Especially
beloved.
Beastman.
You buffoon.
You buffoon. He gets all screechy with his voice too. There he goes.
That's- I like
Those
this
guys
one.
right there. That's the Dark
Yeah, that's
Avengers.
All right. So me and my kind of talked about some of these third parties.
Mhm.
Some of the figures they bringing out at excellent prices. This is that that Joker, Jack Nicholson, and you're not really getting him from Hot Toys right now. I don't think we getting another one, but we might. But you can find this on Toys Wonderland, and it's like in the 140 range. Like, and they even did the Riddler. Nobody else is doing that, and he was like 140, 150, 130 something.
They call him the Conundrum Man.
The Conundrum Man. But for what it is, if you want to complete that collection, some characters they just don't do, man. I don't know why. But look at this. They call this the prank villain.
I love
Now,
what they
I
did
would
with the
now-
mustache. Like, 'cause you could always see it.
I would get that. Cesar Romero was my dude as Joker, bro. I get that.
And it's
And
nice.
he played a great Joker. He did.
He did.
It's nice, man.
Well, he's who I knew that was Joker.
Right.
Yeah.
Got the
Right.
mustache and everything.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's a good
Yeah.
head sculpt too.
Hey, give me the link to get that boy. How much?
I give
Yeah,
you the
give me
link.
to get that boy.
I think he they got so many versions. They got like 3 or 4 versions of them, man. But
And they're inexpensive. They're really inexpensive.
yeah,
That's because they're probably not licensed by the
Correct.
company.
Correct.
So
But
yeah,
hey, we already know what it is.
I'll take that knockoff.
look at that.
That's a nice right there. Go back. That's a nice that looks like him. I remember that weird episode where they was
Surfing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But he was Joker, man. And just like Homeboy that played Riddler, I always looked at Riddlers to act like him.
Yeah.
You know.
So yeah, most
Yeah, man,
definitely.
so I'm
Marcel.
picking this up. But
But
look,
you got
they
to
got so
think
many
about it,
versions.
man. That Batman series had heavy hitters playing. You know what I'm saying? Playing them characters. Jack
Yeah.
Yep, they sure did.
Yeah.
Meredith Burgess is the Penguin.
What's that?
Remember they had Eartha Kitt?
Eartha
That's
Kitt.
Oh
what
yeah,
happened.
Eartha Kitt played the best Batwoman hands down.
Me,
Did she?
Catwoman.
Yeah,
Catwoman.
What did I say?
Batwoman.
Batwoman.
Catwoman.
Catwoman. I'm sorry.
But yeah, so many versions of this, man.
Wow.
You know, a lot of options. See, and this tells you where the inspiration for the Dark Knight Rises, Dark
Right.
Knight came from. The Dark Knight
Was that
for
mask?
Joker.
Was that mask in the TV series?
Yes.
Okay.
Was it?
Yep.
Yeah, he
I
was.
don't
on the
remember. I
episode.
don't remember him being. The
Yeah, I don't remember that mask in the TV. I remember it from the movie, but I don't remember it from the TV series.
I just remember
Well,
helicopters.
well, I'm saying Cesar
alligators.
Romero wore it first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wore it
Yeah.
first. That's where the inspiration came from. So yeah, this is dope. This is
Keaton?
Bruce
That's
Wayne they
smoking
got.
right there.
So
That's nice.
yeah, Cesar
Well,
Romero.
you know what? The only thing I don't like, I
There
don't
was
like the
Eartha
hair.
Kitt out
The hair looks like a toupee.
there was a Eartha Kitt figure that I missed out on years ago. It was a third party company. I don't know why I didn't pull the trigger, man. But there was.
I don't know why either, because man, good luck trying to find that.
Nah,
Yeah,
you can't find
I'm
it
gonna
now.
watch all of these again. The only thing I remember, it always ended with, would they get out of this episode? They'll be like hanging up, and then bang, boom, pow. And all
They
that
went ahead and
stuff.
did the Joker. I mean the
Penguin?
Penguin, and it looks really good for a third party company.
And they doing each of these. These ain't like clothes swap outs, right? These are just different versions of these characters.
No, I
you
think
can buy.
he might have like a coat that you can put on over it.
No, yeah, I
yeah.
was mostly talking about the Cesar Romero's.
No,
Joker.
those are like 3 separate versions they
Separate
sell.
versions, right?
Oh, okay.
That's crazy.
And then they sell that proximity piece like with a diorama base with the surfboard with
With the
some water
surfboard.
like.
Mhm.
Yeah, all on Toys Wonderland. Mars Toys made a lot of these. That TV show about to drop pretty soon.
What TV show?
Penguin.
The
He's gonna have
Penguin.
his own series. On
Oh, yeah?
HBO. Yeah, on HBO.
I don't know how I missed that one.
So this is another version of that Joker that
That
you
one
can
looks
get
really
with the
good.
full suit.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the box? Okay.
Yeah, this is the box. So on the box they actually
Oh,
wrote
that's
Joker on.
dope.
They call him the something different. This
The
one ain't
Party
mentioned
Man?
of him. Yeah,
So Hot
maybe it's
Toys-
Party Man. I
Hot
think it is
Toys-
Party Man.
Oh,
I don't
really?
care. I don't care
I
what
think it
you
is.
call it, dude. I like this is probably about to be my new website, Jack.
I
So
sent it to you.
he doesn't give people permission to use his likeness. Is that it?
Yep.
No.
Oh, Nicholson.
But he got to know this is out here. All right, Mr. Tony.
Mr. Tony.
No, they should have made it Tony Stank.
Oh
Huh.
man, yeah, they should have did
Tony
Tony's thing.
All right,
Oh,
Ra's al
race.
Ghul.
That looks like Leon Nelson.
That looks
Yeah.
just like
Look,
me,
this
you
is
know.
like 130, bro. Six
I was
scale.
lit. I was little. It's a lot of.
130. Huh?
You said it's they small.
No. I said it's only like 130.
Oh,
Right.
okay. Okay.
No, this is a 12-inch. This is a
1.6, right?
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
1/6
Normal
scale.
hot toy.
Yeah.
No,
And
okay.
you ain't getting this from Hot Toys. I'm sorry. It's just not happening. That
But
movie is
that one's good. That
Yeah,
one's
it is.
really
The
good.
Ninja Master.
AP.
yeah.
Didn't they make him? Didn't they make a Liam Neeson with ninja armor, like when he was training?
Yeah, previously I did see that one, but I think it's long sold out. So
Man, I
gonna
thought
get
you
on
had
these
copped
things.
that one.
Nah, and they don't reissue. Like unlike Hot Toys, these companies don't reissue. They bring out a run, and then from what I've seen, they haven't reissued. They'll come out with another version of it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty good one. Even the suit and everything, the tailoring. Look at that.
Yeah, it looked good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I look
He
better.
said
Than
that-
that.
let me
So-
see. Dark
Uh,
cheese.
Here we go.
So I got somebody that commented on when I posted these on Facebook. They said, "Man, that don't look nothing like no Wesley Snipes."
Did he say it like that? That
All of
I just read the typing.
All of
You know what killed me?
Dark
You know what killed me?
Are not gonna
But,
look like.
but I
Wesley.
explained to them that this is loosely based on Wesley Snipes because the licensing is supposed to be Midnight Suns, but it looked more Wesley than Midnight
This
Suns.
what
But
killed me about
Absolutely.
some, and then I saw some dude
Right.
say, "I'm it's too much. The price is too high." But these are the same dudes that buy something from Prime One and spend all that money and the heavy shipping for 2 boxes and stuff.
Yo, I'm grabbing that, Joe.
this is cold.
This looks sick.
That's
dude.
cool.
That is so.
Everything don't have to look like the movie version.
But
Oh, and it got alternate weapons.
I think
yeah.
I think it's the best. They got as close to Wesley they can get without getting
in
sued,
trouble.
dude.
Yeah,
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Man, if Wesley saw this, he'd probably be like, "Let me get my lawyer."
Yeah, exactly. The one on the left, especially.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ya le limpié, pero
Just the fact that it came with 2 portraits, switch outs,
you got that?
and not to mention a ES of 400.
Yeah.
Not to mention, because PCS, you're not going to see a variant of Blade wearing white.
Man, and we're gonna get into that too, dog. About
You know.
these ESs and these variants and all
Yeah,
of that.
man.
We're gonna
So-
go
Okay,
deep into
what
that.
That's
What's-
why
what-
I mess with PCS now. You know what I'm saying? Because they
Just-
do low ES.
Yeah, Matt.
What is
What
ES?
up, Matt?
the edition size.
Okay.
So they only make 400 of these worldwide, and they'll never reissue it.
Right.
You know, and that's what I like.
Now making another Blade a different pose or different whatever, okay. But
Yeah,
come on, don't change the base and then put him on this on the same pose, same statue on a different base. Come on with the
and they not
nonsense.
calling this Wesley.
No, it's because
They're not.
technically it's not.
It's Midnight
It's
Suns, but
Midnight
they
Suns.
did us a favor. That's all we
Yeah,
can say.
that exactly.
No, actually, no, they didn't. They didn't do us a favor. They
No,
did
no.
Darth Rashid a favor.
no. I think that was
This is Darth
straight up.
Rashid's favor.
But listen to the
Well-
feedback they were getting on this. People knew what type of West, like which one was popular, and Rashid's been saying it on all of these shows, right? So
Yeah, I
for
did,
them to,
Matt.
and then when you hear Franco say he didn't make it for him, when he said he was hoping Rashid like it, he he had
Yeah.
that feedback in his head when he was making this, right? Of what
Oh,
they
yeah.
like, what they don't, what type of blade they want. You
Right.
can tell because you would have somebody else who didn't know would have just did the exact video game version because it looks different than this. Like it's
Yeah, it
completely
does.
different. This looks a lot like Wesley, dude.
More like Wesley than the video.
It's about as, like you said, it's about as
Well,
close to
I'm happy
Wesley as
with
you
it.
can get without getting
Yeah.
sued.
Exactly.
I'm happy with it. This coming to the
I'm
collection.
satisfied, and I'm satisfied that it's 1/3 also. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So even though I know it's a bigger scale than the average person would like, this is gonna go good in my collection, man.
Dude, this gonna go good in everybody collection, and I know this gonna sell out probably within. I'm gonna give it 6 months, if not sooner.
Well, so far I know 10 people already
Exactly.
that bought this, that said they ordered it. 10
But I
people.
don't know if that's saying much, man, because we're a tight knit group.
Right.
It's like all the collectors know each other now.
Well, not me. I just know
Hey,
y'all.
guess what? Hey, Rashid, in everyday life, we're losers.
What?
We're weirdos.
Speak for yourself.
No. If they come to see, they be like, man, this dude is a geek.
So,
I didn't know you had, man. What's wrong with
man,
you?
I'm Mr. Illinois. Please.
I don't got half the backgrounds you guys got, and then I get on a call at work, and they be like, "Oh shoot, what is that? Is that Thor?" They think that's the best. That's my little side
Drake
show right
got
there. Is that Thor? Is that Batman? They know.
I love the badge
And
on this.
I have a feeling that XM might make a blade also, because Iron Studios is making a blade. I don't know if their blade is 1/10, but
Yeah.
I think Iron Studios is making a blade also.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
but you guys, before you guys know that this is being made also. Y'all know.
Oh
my
yeah.
man
Ooh, speak on
we
it,
getting
Rashid.
Bishop.
Yeah,
We getting Bishop.
getting Bishop, bro. So
You know, on these bats, I love that it's like they came out to the daylight and they burning.
Whoa. They
Yeah.
making that Bishop?
They making
That
that
Bishop.
Bishop.
nah, I'll show you the Bishop that later on. I'll show you the Bishop that make it.
'Cause I know I just canceled mine from Mexico because I ain't like it no more.
No, I'ma
I
show you
got
the
mine
Bishop
in.
we make.
I didn't like it. I canceled it.
Yeah, this is good enough.
Yeah, you
I
see,
like
I
it.
love
Dope.
the
That is
arm
dope.
and stuff.
I like this.
I just
I don't
can't
know,
get into. I was
yeah.
never into our this type of Spider-Man.
I'm not into Spider-Man at all, to be perfectly honest with you. I don't ever on any Spider-Man or anything.
I'm with you, Herc. I'm not a Spider-Man fan at all, neither. But this Spider-Man, for some reason, I didn't. I like the XM Iron one. You know.
Like,
You know
if you
what's
gonna give
crazy?
me if you're gonna give me a Spider-Man, give me the symbiote Spider-Man, if anything, and I'll be
Right.
out with that.
Right.
Yeah, I ain't gonna front. Like when I first got back in, I was looking for a Spider-Man, and
Oh,
then I
Critical
seen
Mass.
the what's that? Critical Mass, and I seen the forced perspective based one, but it was a while ago, and I was like, whatever happened to that one? And I looked at it, and I was talking to Pudgy on another cast, and
I
I'm
sent
like,
the link
dude,
after the show.
that Spider-Man on that forced perspective base is the exact Spider-Man I want. So I'm trying to see if I could get over the base. And I was looking at it, and I think I can, because I want him with his knee up to his head and him swinging with the web coming out, McFarlane style. And they did it so well. I might
They
just
did.
pull the trigger on that one.
I don't like that base either.
I love this base.
I don't.
I don't like it. Yeah, I
I love this. I love the Spider-Man on this. I'm just not an Iron Spider fan, but woo, the arms out is so
digging it.
classic with the legs up and the knee, and then him being extended only on the arms. That shit is dope to me. The base is much to be
Jank.
desired for, but the whole legs holding him up is dope.
But I do like that the fact that the base it doesn't take away from the statue in itself in either way, because what are we really looking for? We're looking for that statue, how
Come
it
over
looks.
to the channel. Come over to the YouTube channel. But I'll share it in the group. I'm gonna share it on the Facebook group after the show is over with, though.
I'm with you, Redeemer. I think I could get over the base, like 'cause
Right, that's what I'm saying.
It's such a good. The same with the Daniel Bell Spider-Man is like they're both so well done that I'm like,
that's a symbiote Spider-Man you talking about?
no, there's this one
No.
that he did that's on the Oscorp building. The Spider-Man
Mhm.
himself
I know what
is perfect. It's just the bass. So I want to take a look at that bass again because, you know, all I heard was like, oh, the forced perspective basses are bad. And then I can see where people coming from. But then the more I look at it, it was like, but that's Spider-Man. So I wonder how it looks in person.
You can speak on this, but I can't see your name unless you give StreamYard permission to show your name. I mean, I see your comments and everything. It's just that sharing the link, I will have to do that. I'm gonna do that after the show though.
See, forced perspective bases, I think is good for like that ODB one that Sideshow have, you know.
Yeah.
But not for no real shit.
I thought I didn't have nothing against the forced perspective. I thought it looked pretty cool, and plus, you know, you got different aspects. I don't know. Me personally, I like it.
Show me the New York City. Don't show me. I don't like that forced perspective. It's cool from an abstract, but my, you know, Spider-Man, I like to see on the walls, or you know.
Yes. What they're trying to get is like he's swinging through, and then he just passed the motion is passing OpsCorp's building, and he's going, but I don't know how well that until I see it physically. I don't know how well it does.
When you look at it, it changes from day to night. Right? Yeah, it's so dope. Yeah.
That's why I want to see one in person because I'm judging it from pictures, and I think a lot of people judging from pictures. Because y'all can be absolutely right. It might look whack, but I want to see it if it actually gives that look that they're going for, that motion they're going for. Like
they showed that perspective on Sideshow Con. If you checked it out, when they turned the camera angle and they had it in 4K and they went around it, and it looks dope, man. Me personally, I like it. I think it looks really sweet.
I'm gonna look up that video now because I'm really love how they did the Spider-Man sculpt on that thing. And if the bass actually does give the desired effect when you see it like physically, then I'm all on it. Then that could be the one that I'm looking for.
They doing Miles Morales with one of those basses as well.
Yeah, I wish we had the pictures for that because I know
they did your girl Psylocke, Fatal. Yeah. They did Psylocke in a forced perspective where it looks like the sun on one side, and then when you look at another angle, it's the moon. It looks ridiculous.
Wait. I think I saw Death Angel in there somewhere. Can you show that?
No, I'm showing the pictures as I got them lined up.
You can pass up all the good stuff.
No, I'm getting to that.
But anyway, this Hot Toys?
This is Hot Toys, and everybody talking about it right now.
Why?
Because it's dope.
I don't like it.
Why?
It's okay.
Yeah, I'm like it ain't like. Then again, I ain't no big Iron Man. Like,
right? If it was a Hulk, then it'd be a different story.
I mean, like,
don't get me wrong, but not every scene you got to redo in Hot Toys.
I don't know. I like this scene. I like this better. So me personally, better than the other gantry.
Darth Rashid made a really good point. I literally feel that every scene in every Iron Man, any movie with Iron Man in it, they are trying to replay every scene in these.
And it'll sell out.
Hey, well, hey, like I said, then it's good business. Me personally, I could care less.
They need to do something over that.
What y'all think in the chat?
I like the Mark 6, me personally. I'm letting you know right now that suit, I always liked it. I like that whole crescent thing. That's dope. But I do have one issue, and you know, it could go for any sculptor. Hot Toys need to scratch that face. They need to scratch it because it looks. Look at the wrinkles. They gave him wrinkles and everything, and stares in his face like if he's 80 years old, man.
Yeah,
and the old sculpts look better than this.
Robbie Downey ain't no spring chicken, bro.
Right.
But this is the
thing. If anything, they did him a favor now.
He's a drug user.
That's what they made him look like.
A heavy drug user.
He's a habitual drug and alcohol user.
He 57.
Now look, in Avengers, he didn't look like this though, bro. Let's be honest.
Oh no! Watch that shit in 4K.
That was.
I do got 4K. I got a 4K.
No, I'm saying I've seen it, and You could like when you watch it from one and you see the progression of it, you're like, oh man, you see him age. Does he
would
look as
definitely
bad
have
as
it
that?
Right,
like-
you see him
No,
age,
my
but-
but we're
bad is,
talking
it'll be
about the
like this.
Avengers.
It'll be like this. I won't use this
Right,
face.
correct.
I use
Right,
my first
exactly.
Tony face scope.
I agree. I don't like that sculpt though, to be honest. Like
don't-
that
I don't
fake,
like
that smile.
That smirk is terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
now,
want
yeah,
to say
that-
I have a
that's
hot
not-
toy. I have an Iron Man hot toy, but his face looked better than this. It doesn't look.
But they trying
That's
to
what
get
I'm saying. They made him look terrible in this one.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
if you get, let me tell you something. If you get every scene from the movie,
Mm-hmm.
that's what they did, and they took the smirk that they saw when the scene was happening.
This one is
No,
probably
but
going to be
this,
about 500, I think.
yeah, but the
Show
smirk
them the
is one thing. It's like this. This is the Avengers, the first Avengers movie. He didn't have those type of wrinkles on him,
Oh,
bro.
when
No,
the
he
first
didn't.
Avenger
If you got a
movie,
complaint
gotcha.
about this
They
piece,
made him look terrible.
it should be his hair. If you have a complaint about this piece, it should be his hair. It looks terrible.
He has lovely hair. What are you talking about?
That hair
He
looks
has-
terrible. It looks like a
Yo.
toupee.
Yo, he
I
said,
think overall this
he
is a
said
dope
he
figure.
has lovely hair.
But
It
this,
is.
Lovely hair.
this looks dope.
I must say he has lovely hair.
Terrible.
This looks dope. here.
Jupiters.
It looks dope. I really like it. I like the LED display with it. I like that
Yo,
they
yeah,
that
nah,
you can swap out the armor
But I hope
pieces.
they
We gotta
sell this
add that,
separately.
right?
It gotta
I
add
hope they sell
the.
this by
It's
itself.
gotta add the bonus.
If you sell this,
Lovely hair.
y'all starting to get out of hand up in here.
Go ahead, give it to him. Give it to him, Pedro. Give it to him.
Big on man, man.
I must
Give it
say,
to him,
Robert
Pedro.
Downey Jr.
Give
has
it to him.
lovely hair.
Y'all losing every last bit.
Man, sit your ass down.
No, but actually, I hope they sell this separately because I don't need another Iron Man.
No, I don't think
Right.
they do that. I don't think
Does
I
that
don't
fit in a
think anyone
detail?
needs another Iron Man.
Look at this.
Bonus.
You done destroyed the whole community. You see. Look at this.
DX.
They got the
Bonus.
spellers and everything. Come on, man. Nah, what's up, Zachary B?
I want that shirt, and I'm telling you, I want
You're gonna
that
have
shirt.
to-
I
you're gonna
want a
have to
hold
buy
on
this
shirt.
all, Fatal. You can't have a single. You have to have the DS bonus. Hot toys.
Hey, you see how he looking at you? This is how I'm thinking right now.
He's looking at him like they didn't put his DX bonus in a box, son.
Hey, but this dude, he aged like a J&D figure. Right.
You know what? Though? I
Facts.
think you guys are
Facts.
complaining for nothing. I think it looks like it looks like him. You know what I'm
No.
saying?
It does look like him.
I don't know if he was this old looking at
He
that
wasn't
Bro,
that old looking,
went
bro.
back to
Nah.
Robert Downey
Which
had
Avengers
to
is this? Which Avengers is this?
Bro,
Is this the
he
first
looked-
one? Or
That's
second?
the first one. The first one, bro.
Yeah,
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Question: How old?
He did not look this
How
old in the
old is
first
Robert
Avengers,
Downey
bro.
Jr.?
87.
57 now. The
How
first
old?
Avengers movie came out, he wasn't.
How old was he?
When it first came out,
Uh-huh.
probably about 45, maybe.
Nah, he was
Okay.
older than that.
That,
Keep
that
in
had to
mind,
be at least 12 years ago.
You act
This-
like
this-
this man. Hold on. You act like this man was with the Board of Health. This
right.
man has been
Say it
doing
again.
all types of drugs.
But I saw the movie though, man.
and
Preach.
he reinvented himself.
Nah,
you can
bro,
reinvent hold on. You can
He
reinvent.
57, yeah.
You can
Nah.
Watch
reinvent
the movie again.
yourself, and you can get healthy. But that doesn't stop the effects of what drugs may have done to your body.
Say it again for the folks in the back.
Just because you reinvent yourself, does that mean that stops for what drugs have affected and done to your body?
And
Even when you get clean.
Okay, we
And
understand that he was
he's
a drug user.
European man.
We understand that he was a drug user.
Y'all act like the sculptors were on drugs. They could have
That's
made
what
it
I'm
better.
saying. I was just about to say.
The
It's like
sculptors,
this.
I hope the
All we-
sculptors were
look,
on
all
drugs.
we're saying is that they could have done the sculpt better. I don't
We're-
care
we're-
about what he did in the past.
Movie,
All right.
Go to the
it is
next one. Go to
movie
the next
one.
accurate.
But I hope they sell this. It does come with a USB port, so that's a good
That's
USB.
dope.
That's good. That's a
So
good
I hope they
choice.
sell this gantry by itself.
Dude, for the
Redeem it.
Iron
I
Man
know you
fan,
you
they
a Hot
getting that.
Toys Collector. Fatal, you collect Hot Toys?
Oh
Still,
yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Cripply, you do not, right? Or you do?
I do. I do.
Oh, okay, wow.
Now look, this is from the first movie.
This
Come on,
don't-
man.
See, this look kind of weird, man. His face look kind of,
Yeah, that don't even look like him.
right.
See, he did what y'all wanted them to do, and this is what he looked like.
All right.
Right. They took the drug out. They took the drugs
They
out of
took
his
the
face.
drugs
What
out.
happened?
They made him drug free, and this is what he looks like.
This man he cleaned himself up, man. All right.
He did clean himself
That does
up.
not.
Come on.
Hold on. Go back
Hey.
to that picture. Go back to that picture. That looks like him more than the red one.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
You smoking now?
Okay.
Not fatal.
Listen.
Fatal.
Yes,
I'm
it
gonna pull up
does.
a picture of him.
Fatal. You're not being honest right now.
Okay, I'm gonna
Nah, I
pull
know
a picture up of Robert Downey Jr.
Fatal. You're not
Hold on,
telling
let
the
me see
truth.
if it
There
loads.
goes the Avengers one, Robert Downey Jr. right there.
And that looks just like
Right
the
here?
one that we just showed. Not the.
And ain't no wrinkles on that face in the first Avengers. Look at it.
Zima, you got.
Oh,
What do
watch
women-
that
what
Y'all
movie
smoking.
again,
Y'all smoking.
Hold on.
Watch
Yeah.
that movie
Women
again.
What y'all
Right.
smoking?
Okay, let's
I,
move
what-
forward.
I know
women
Herc is
put-
having a drink, but
What
it's
do women
okay. I
put?
understand it.
They want to erase the flaws of their.
But this is dope.
Is that the metal one? You know,
No,
sometimes
I don't-
they
I
do
don't-
plastic.
I don't
Did they
think-
do
Yeah,
that
that's
one?
the metal. Yeah, that's the
Nice.
metal one, and it comes with a USB instead of batteries now.
I don't
Alright.
think it's dope at all.
Let's keep moving. This is dope.
Oh, I like
I don't
how
like
that looks.
Well, it
Is
looks
this
just
metal?
like
You
the
said this
movie.
is
So
metal or no?
it's
He said it
die-cast.
was, yeah. Because you know
This is
sometimes they do the
die-cast.
plastic, which sucks. But this
DJ
one's
Dante,
metal.
what's up, man?
Well, up there you go. He got that face on. He
Mr.
got that
Freeze
face
is
on.
here.
Spurs.
You know, KoolNerdz start.
This is
once
another dope one.
Dante in the building.
Oh, that one's really dope. Check
Why
out
is that
how they
dope?
do the wings.
Why is that dope?
Because as a hot toy, you want options to pose. So to be able to articulate those wings into whatever pose you want is crazy.
Oh,
So that was just an example of.
I
That's
thought
just
that
an
was
example.
I thought that was an actual thing. I'm like, that's stupid.
No.
It's
If somebody
okay.
want to cover them all up and hide
It's
the face
accurate.
scope and all, they can. But you,
Yeah, the only reason they
it's
hide
the
his
fact
face-
that you can
so
do it. It's
why would
what-
you have to
am
run
I the
Exactly.
only one that don't like Bucky's arm black like that? I like
Well,
it
that's
though.
that's accurate to
Wakanda.
the movie. That's the Wakanda arm that they
But
gave.
yeah,
him.
no, I know what you're saying, Rashid.
Yeah, I
The
don't
silver
like
one
the-
popped more.
I
It
don't
don't
like
matter
You
the-
like
what
it
you
with the
like.
silver.
Why would
I
they
don't
bring
like
the figure out with
Wakanda.
any other
I like-
arm other
I like
than the
the
one of the
silver
movies?
arm
Oh,
with the
I'm not
But-
saying they
but-
should. I'm just
But
saying
why would
the
they
other
bring
one
out
popped more.
the figure differently from the movie?
I don't think he's saying they
show.
should. He's just saying he preferred one.
No, what
over the
I'm
other.
saying
You
is,
prefer the
Now,
Winter
keep in
Soldier
mind,
silver.
I am a man who is not a fan of 5-point stars. However, I like the silver arm better.
Yeah, me too. I like the silver arm.
Well, this is a Wakanda arm, and if the Winter Soldier fought this Bucky, he would get his ass whooped because
Yeah,
this,
because Bucky's just the dude.
I don't know, dude. Since he got that arm, he was a punk.
no, but if he get hit with that,
You see
arm,
what he was doing with that silver arm and Winter Soldier,
Stop the gang
holding his own
references.
This is
And-
He got
vibranium.
beat by a
And he-
girl.
And he should grow back his hair too, man.
This is
First of
vibranium.
all, because it's a Wakanda
Bucky was way
arm,
more raw
He
in
should
Winter
He should wear the
Soldier.
mask
Because-
over his face
because
too.
it's a
man.
Wakanda
y'all,
arm,
here we go.
it should turn into a hacksaw, a slice.
It should be nanobite.
It does nothing. It does absolutely nothing
4,
coming from Wakanda.
3, 2.
Go ahead.
The countdown.
your ass down.
All right. Don't know how I feel about this.
Oh, I was about to say, what up, Dante?
Ass. That's ass.
It's kind of plain, but I
I don't
mean,
like it. I think
I
that
don't either.
I think they
Darth
should
Vader
tried.
is playing himself in a way.
I
But,
think
It
they
looks
should,
cool because,
No, it
but it's just plain. It's
It-
plain.
that's
But
true.
there's the thing.
Critical
If they're
mass.
gonna do him sitting down, it should have been the chamber where it raises off his mask from Empire.
Okay,
Strikes Back.
that's where we're okay. That I understand. Not just the chair itself where
Yeah.
he was sitting on.
This is
That's
very
what I'm
boring.
saying.
This is very
Because
boring.
it is accurate to the actual chair, the color, and all that. Because it was just it was simplistic
But
at the
it's
time.
boring.
Right.
It's boring.
I know.
but it's facts though. Yeah,
I
y'all
know,
like change the
Vader
movie?
doesn't relax, but he looked like he's just like he's on the toilet right
Hey,
there. Go
this
back.
was a custom. I saw somebody selling this.
Ooh,
Now
That
that
looks
looks
hot.
cold.
This
That
is
on
looks
fourth?
cold.
this quarter scale.
That
Yeah.
looks cold.
Somebody was selling this in the community.
I like that.
That's
That
what I
is
put.
crazy.
This is another custom I saw that I thought looked dope.
Where?
I
Where?
was looking for this at one point.
Where
but
can I find
got the
that?
X.
Yeah,
This one is
dope.
good though. It's a good custom though.
Where can I find that?
I get you the link.
Oh, look at that face scope.
Yeah, I like the gold death mask.
Yeah,
Pretty hot.
but I like the one without the man. Yo, like I like this. I love it. Like Death Angel is one of my favorite characters. Man,
I agree, Mr. Kennedy.
But this is really nice, man.
Oh, I
What?
like
Digging
that face too.
I
Well, no,
agree,
I don't
Mr.
like that.
Kennedy.
Hey,
Hurt,
you
you never
see
saw
that?
the XM one where he's
He said local to him. Get with Matt. I
all right,
link you up with him. It's cold.
that's cold.
What's colder than cold?
All right.
Ice cold.
ice.
All right, let's go.
Sacrifice.
All right, so here go the
Ooh, let's talk about it.
in color
Let's
change.
talk about
Let's
it.
talk about this. Go ahead.
Let's
All right.
talk
And
about it.
this is gonna lead us into like one of the topics that we was gonna talk about. But hey, if y'all here right now, if y'all do me a favor and just hit that like button, man, it makes the YouTube push the video out to other people, so we have more people joining these conversations, man. But you know, the topic was, is this the end? Is this the end?
Is this the end? I wanna
for
know.
you personally
Is
as a collector, right? And one of the topics was
My
high ESs
Thank
and
you.
reissues, right? This one is coming out at an ES of 500. I don't know, man, how I feel about this. I think it looked
I
good.
still love the green one because it's accurate to the comic book. But this, you know what it is with this kind of helps me understand Prime 1 and what they do. You know what I'm saying? Because I already know that when the tactical, like, how many times they're gonna do recolors and reissues and stuff like that. And this is my thing.
So
Thank you
think
for
about-
saying that, Rashid.
So,
I'm glad
go on.
you said a reissue. I'm glad you
right.
said that.
And this is what I understand. If they could do this, then guess what? Sideshow can go back and redo all of their statues and say it's not the same statue. Everything. So when people be like, it's not the same statue, come on, bro.
Oh wait, no, it's a little
Bro.
different because it's better.
Nah,
So, like,
I'm
if
not
you
gonna
have
say
to-
it's
I
better
don't think
though.
it's that
No,
better because
I'm not talking about the
I-
color. The color
if
is
you-
subjective. I'm just talking about the sculpt and stuff.
The
Like, if
sculpt
you
is
look at it,
exact
that's
same other than the hair.
it ain't
And
$1,300
the-
worth to change.
Oh, I'm not
for
saying
that
it is.
type of
I'm
thing.
just saying that
But
it's
if you want the Hush
technically
go.
better.
if you want the Hush Poison Ivy, it is the
Mhm.
green.
Hold on.
It's the green one. It is the green one. That's true.
All right.
That's
Very
true.
good.
Here's what
It's the
you
same
gotta
exact
understand.
scope.
Now-
It's
now-
just a paint
now-
difference.
now I'm putting my business man.
Except for the hair is done sculpted different. but
Yeah,
the
see,
face-
that's what I'm talking about. That hair is completely different,
the
right?
hair is
Right.
completely
Wow.
different.
Yes.
Okay, you know
Yes.
what? Okay, so what they did the hair over.
Mhm.
Okay, like so what? It's still the same statue.
Absolutely.
So as a businessman, I'm put my businessman hat on, right?
Mhm.
So you get a item that sells out.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
You know you can sell more.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
Mhm.
I personally don't
I know this,
what
brother.
the value means to you.
It is, Matt, right? I'm not crazy.
And guess what, Herc? I hear what you're saying, and I understand, and I respect what you're saying. And when they say stuff like that, which I agree with you, that makes me realize this is what I'm trying to and how I feel. That's why the hobby, in my opinion, is losing its value.
Mm.
Of, you know what I'm saying? Because remember, I was saying, remember, Crip, we were saying in another show, just like how you want to respect the sculptor
Mhm.
because it's a piece of art. That's like
Yeah.
taking another piece of art and now you change it and saying, "Oh, you buy a $1,000 painting, and then
Mhm.
I redo the same painting and call it original, but then I take it, do a replica of it and then change it."
But see, now time for so like for instance, when the Mona Lisa was done, he only did one. That's it. It's
That's
my
it.
piece of art. That's it.
And that's why
You know
it's
what
worth
I'm
what it's
saying?
worth.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he had no idea how much value that thing would hold. It was just a painting
It
that
has
he was
a-
yeah,
doing.
Matt, it has
500.
500. It's
You know what I'm
500.
saying? So with this, these things are made for the sole purpose of dollar value.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And what
Alright.
happens is, I'm gonna tell you what
Well,
screwed y'all up.
I'm
gonna tell y'all what screwed the collecting community up. Before Marvel started their whole universe, They'd make these things, and everything wouldn't sell out like that. But now, since the Marvel Cinematic Universe started, you got all these new collectors buying up everything. Hey, put it back out. We got folks that want to buy this thing. Because I can promise you what happens. They look at their wait list of people who want to buy it for those who can't get it or whatever, and say, hey, we got like 2,000 people on the wait list for this daggone thing. So
they look at, you know, they also watch eBay. Okay, they watch eBay and stuff. And my thing is this: I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I get all my Batman stuff comes from Prime One, but that's why I'm glad there's such different companies like XM and everything else, because XM don't do this type of stuff. If they're gonna do a 1/6, they let you know.
They do it right off the jump.
They do it right off the bat, and they didn't take Hulk transformation. They could have easily, and I would pray that they didn't do it. They could have took Hulk transformation when it was at its peak and everybody wanted it, and they could have painted it red. And they didn't. They said, no, we're gonna do something different, create our own another XM Red Hulk. Why so guess what? Hulk transformation will forever be a unique piece.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Yeah,
All
and
right,
I think
all right, I'm gonna get my spin on this real quick, man. All right, so look, the first one, the regular had an ES of 700. The exclusive that came with the cat had an ES of 500. This one has an ES of 500. Here's my problem: if they would have brought all three of these out and then they split the ESs up, and then you had the choice right out the gate, I'm fine with that, because they're giving you options. But what I have a problem with, because what they are doing, they wait until the thing becomes a grail and they reissue it. They're not reissuing everything, because they're not going to reissue the katana I got, because it's not a grail. They only made 180 of those. I'm glad that they don't reissue it. It's a grail for me. But when the community makes a statue of grail, like the Superman Hush, they're going to find a way to bring it back out. That's my problem with it.
Well, that's what happens.
Hold on, wait. Let me finish my statement. That's BS, because this is collecting, right? So if you want to go back, if you piss off your main collectors, we gonna stop doing these reviews. We gonna stop collecting. Hold on. Wait a second. Let me. You want to get sit the hell down?
I don't care. It don't bother me, bro.
Listen,
but honestly,
when y'all spoke, I let everybody speak, man. I'm speaking, right?
Because this made me want to fall back off of
Think
Prime
about
One,
it.
period.
You got plenty people talking about falling out of the collecting game right now because of these types of things. Now, look, everybody got their own opinion about it, but what my problem is when they wait for it to become a grail, then they want to reissue it. So when they do that, it's not a grail anymore. It waters it down. So if you're gonna water down, then you're gonna lose collectors like me, because I'm not gonna keep spending money on stuff that don't have any value at all to it, any intrinsic value. But why you waiting for it to become a grail? If you're gonna bring them out, bring them out. That's my worst problem with it.
No, I agree. I wish that they were able to like forecast what's going to be successful and what's not. But like with anything, it's just sort of like we don't know if it's going to hit or not until it hits, right? And so when it hits, it's like, oh, here's an opportunity to make more money. Absolutely.
More money.
Right. I need to make more money. I got it.
Bro.
I'm going to do it. So it's sort of like, it sucks. I feel bad for the people. I know Jerry who got it painted. Like, I don't know how he feels. I didn't get his opinion on it yet. But seeing his, I'm pretty sure he spent a good chunk of money getting it painted flesh tone. And then they come out with this because they didn't show that. You know what I mean? So that type of stuff sucks.
Yeah, but I heard.
But I see both sides of it. But like for me, it's like if I own this piece already, everything's a risk in life. So if I bought this, it's on me. It ain't on the company. I made that decision. Bro, I know Prime has been doing stuff like this.
I feel that's messing up, to me, in my opinion, is really causing problems in the hobby.
And they haven't seen those problems yet, Rashid.
They haven't seen the problems.
No. Once
community
people still buying.
Grail, hold on. When the community does make something a grail and stuff like that, the one thing like Sideshow, they came out with the Thanos on Throne. That was their grail. They did not reissue him.
Absolutely
and say,
not.
or repaint or super cosmic on throne. They came. Guess what? They sideshow did. They made other Thanos statues, like the one that goes with that Avengers line.
Yeah.
When they found out this became a Grail, and the Superman became a Grail, and people selling it for $4,000, and people selling this for like $2,000 plus shipping. Now all of a sudden they want to redo it over. Why not redo a new Poison Ivy?
Because because it takes less time to do. And here's what you gotta understand.
That's bullshit. They coming out with
no, it's not. I'm gonna tell you why.
No, from a business standpoint, it ain't.
Bro, a year ago, a carton of eggs was $1 and some change. Now, a carton of eggs can go up to $8.
But you're talking about a necessity versus something that's a hobby, though.
No,
Oh my goodness, 100%, Anthony Kennedy.
No matter what you put out, they're going to buy it. And at the end of the day, we live in a capitalist society. So if you think for a second they're gonna make the best decision for the collectors, you crazy. They're gonna make the best decision for their business.
No, and this is the crossroads right now, because this is where we see it happening back to back with Prime 1 specifically, right? So, but there's collectors saying that if they do this, I'm not going to support Prime anymore. So this is those opportunities to do that, because that's the only way it's going to change, right? Because what's going to happen is if this sells out, they're gonna do it again, and they're gonna do it again because that's the money. I could sit here, like, I have no skin in the game because I don't own it or whatever. So take whatever I say with a grain of salt. I defer to the collectors like Rashid and Fatal on how they feel about it, because y'all in the game like heavy. But for somebody that's looking in, like, if I'm a business, I'm a company, and I'm a collector, I'm like, okay, let's put this out, let's test the waters. How many of them actually gonna leave because we do this? None. How many we sold?
Nah, but
lots.
But
it's gonna take them to collapse to do, like, for them to start selling this shit.
But I think Rome will fall sooner or later. It
won't
to go there.
It won't.
But it's gonna take what you said.
It will, dude.
No, I'm gonna tell you why.
It's been people selling their whole collection.
You can't say that, Hurt, because I'm not. What I think Fatal means is that because of the prices in the business that's being done, people are saying, the hell with this. I'm not spending this type of money. People are selling their collections down. You know what I'm saying? People are slowing down, and actually the people are slowing down. People no longer, once you found out there's 11,000 Mythos Vaders, people, you have a few people that ran and got it, but you got some people that said, you know what, I'm gonna wait for that thing to go on sale. I'm no longer rushing to get it. Now, a piece like a blade that has 400 ES, which is low for a community, that's something that you say that is a collectible. The unkillable from ECC,
that's a collectible.
Edition size of 299, that is a collectible. And guess what? ECC does not reissue. Never.
They don't reissue.
That's what they make, and that's what it is.
Here go a point. Art versus exclusive.
Mona
Lisa. I'm reading this comment real quick, but he's saying, like you mentioned, the Mona Lisa earlier, right? A one-of-a-kind piece, and most art, statues, busts, hot toys, figures are created for profit. No. That's not how the collecting. When they started off, Bowen was one of the first ones. Bowen didn't do reissues.
They made them for money, though, for profit, right?
Yeah, I mean,
it's okay.
But hold on.
You
The
make
thing is,
for profit, but once you put an ES on the bottom of that statue and in your advertisement, we're making $9.99.
I agree with that, Rashid.
Then it should stay that. That's our point. As
that's
collectors,
that's
in the
the
collecting community, it should not be you making $9.99. Oh, we're making a variant. Oh, we're making a second variant.
But it's the
same statue, and people try. That's what kill me when people say, "Oh, it's not the same statue."
Guess what? This is why somebody like Queen Studios gonna put Prime 1 out of business if they keep doing it, because now Queen Studios is gonna be like, you know what? You ain't got to worry about us making no.
But they can't put them out of business because they only got one or two. They don't got the licenses to put them out of business.
This is what I'm saying, though, bro.
They'll get the license, because when people start supporting and keep on talking bad about them,
let's
we push the market.
Let me say something. No one's putting Sideshow out of business. I'm going to tell you
He
why.
said Prime 1. He said Prime 1.
No, I'm saying no. No one's putting Sideshow out of business, and I'm going to tell you
I
why.
ain't saying Sideshow. We talking
No,
about Prime 1.
Okay, no one's putting them out of business either. Why? Because for everybody who leaves for these very reasons, there are at least 2 to 3 people who are going to do it. And it's the same reason why they put reprints of comics out. It's no different, bro.
That's the calculus they're doing. That is the
They want
calculus
the
they're
reprint,
doing.
bro.
Hold on. They do
Don't
not
nobody
do,
want the reprint if they collect it.
Right. They
Talking
do.
bull. I got
No. Hold on. Ain't no giant size X-Men if it's gonna be reprinted, it's gonna be in an omnibus. But they are not going to take X-Men #1, which came out in 1966 or 65, whatever, and they're going to reprint that book. Do you know how crazy the comic book community would go if they were
that's a comic you're talking about that was like well over like 50 years ago. What I'm saying is, when did this first Ivy come out?
But see what they do with the comics though.
Probably
they'll tell
2000
you first print, right? And it's first print.
They
come out with another comic book. It's second print. You already know the value of it is trash.
So my question is this: is the problem with the companies or with the community that says because this is not a first issue statue, or because they put out a second print of this statue, the first editions of these things, the value comes down? Who decides this stuff? Like real talk.
The community does. The community does.
Okay, so my point is,
it's obviously something that plucks at the strings of people who collect that are serious.
I got you. But what I'm saying is this: why should my Ivy come down because y'all decide to do a
Facts,
reprint?
Michael Raven.
It's the same thing as the comics. Like seriously, because the reprints say reprint. Variants say it's a variant. This is a variant. Why should the initial value of the first statue come down because they did a
But it will come down because I've already seen it happen.
So no. My question, but once again, my question is, it doesn't happen with comics. Why does it happen with statues? Who makes
that's his question?
Because statues cost $1,500, not $3.
Bro, that's not what I'm saying. Who makes the decision?
The community does. On whether or not the value drop.
Yes.
When you trying to when somebody wants to move a piece, right? Maybe something happened, and then that piece used to be going for $4,000. Now I don't resell so like that, but my thing is, if you're gonna bring them all out at the same time.
Right.
I think it's a stinky. But my only personal thing about this is stinky when you wait for it to become a grail, then you reissue it because nobody else can get it.
See, for the collector mindset, yeah, but for the business mindset, they like, okay, this one hit the Rashid's point that they use it. They use ES, and I think that's the problem because they do use ES.
Exactly.
Right. And when you set a certain expectation.
My point is this.
But one quick question.
When DC Direct was doing that also, they would come out with a piece. They did it, and I know about the Batman versus Killer Croc. But this is just my thing, period. If you come out with a statue and you say the ES is that, then you should
I'm not bad at that.
You should stick with it.
And
this is another thing that it's not just this poison ivy. It's one thing that pisses people off. I really believe is the Superman situation. Like he said, once something's a grail, and whether people say is that word is pushed around or not, but that word is used as saying, okay, this is one of the best
of this
character. Once that character come out and they make that statue, why is it that you go and remake that same statue? Because you remade that statue because it's a seller.
Okay.
But you put an ES on the bottom of that statue.
My question is this though: how many reprints of the Death of Superman have been made?
But that's different because it's $3, bro.
If we stick into statues,
no. Hear what I'm saying?
No. Wait, I answer that. You said how many copies? They can come out with 5 billion copies of that book. Okay, That's what they came out. Hold on. That's what they.
And they
came
don't
out
tell
with.
you. They don't tell you one of.
No.
They
They don't put an issue. They don't put an ES on comic books.
Right.
No,
Only
they don't put
only
ES on
certain
comic
ones.
books,
Now-
but they will put volume 2 or reprint. They will say that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
real-
the
the
comic
original
book industry
comic.
first printing is always the one is worth the most money. Second print, when you go to a collector won't say, "I'm gonna take." A collector's going to want the
I've
first
already
printing
slowed
So
down.
my
over the
so
second
my,
print.
So my question is,
I've been buying more X.
why ain't it the same for statues?
Hold on, go back to homeboys. You keep
Would you
switching up.
consider stop buying from them?
Yeah, I would. You know what I'm saying? But the
So
only
why
reason why
ain't it the same?
Hold
Why
on,
ain't the same?
let me
Why
ask you
ain't
a
the same for
question.
statues though?
Hold on, let me-
Because comic books don't come out and say this is one of 300 copies. If they do, that rarely ever gets a reissue. If it was a limited
Cobb,
run,
the
No.
reason why,
And-
the reason
and this-
why I would
yeah,
stop
let me say
buying
something real
Prime,
quick.
because number one, I got all my
Hold on.
characters from Prime 1. Secondly, is because I see too much of the reissuing. For me, I'm not going to tell people don't buy from them.
Yeah.
I'm speaking for myself. So when I see that, now I think, okay, like the Batman Tactical. I already know, and we already know now they're gonna come out with the black version, and that thing has not even dropped yet. So for me, I'm talking about for Rashid. I know now that I'm not giving my money like that to Prime 1 anymore because they do too much of reissuing. Even DC Direct. I had bought things from DC Direct and they reissued it. So now, once you understand the company, like Hot Toys and everything else, if you accept the fact that they reissue it and you're gonna accept that, then you as a collector, and you choose to buy from them, that is your choice.
Here's the other side of the coin, though. Here,
speaking
let,
for
let me
me.
speak from the other
hold
side
on,
of
hold on.
the coin.
But
I have
me-
to say shit. Let me get a word.
Because I
Go
ain't
ahead.
finished my thought, motherfucker. Go ahead,
Holy
Crippler.
shit.
Go ahead,
Yo.
Crippler.
Yo, Rashid,
Go ahead.
you made many great points, my brother.
we do.
I just want to
And then
make
when
one.
we
If
make it
Go
go
ahead.
up,
I'm
then we-
allowed
The floor is
to.
yours. The floor is
The
yours,
other side of
brother.
the other side of the coin is like, for somebody like me, if y'all know Joe Vane or whatever, I was gonna buy a Poison Ivy, right? I was like, I hope they come out with it again. I want them to
Ain't no
come out.
shut the fuck up.
I seen Aiden's comment, right? He was asking for
Why
it.
you
So
gonna
my
go-
question
why you
is,
shut the fuck up?
what about the people who've been asking for it? Like, I hope they come out with this. I want them to re-release it. I hope they do a flesh color. I consider that them listening. They listening to y'all,
No, but
right?
listen.
Y'all say y'all don't listen, but there's people
People
that's
think-
asking for this too.
It is,
That's
but at
true.
the
That
same time,
happens.
Crippler, people thinking I'm
That's
saying
true.
don't buy. No, I'm not saying
Yeah.
that. I'm
No.
saying for me, I'm not emailing Prime 1 and saying, "Oh, I'm not going to buy your product anymore." No, I'm saying for me as a collector, as
Yeah.
long as I've been collecting, I don't do a lot of these reissue shit. So now you can give your money to Prime 1. I'm not going to be on the forefront protesting Prime 1. I'm saying for me, I will not be buying stuff from them. That's not to say to them, "Oh, are you feeling the pain that I'm not?" No.
Yeah,
they,
no.
They
I'm
gonna-
just talking
No,
about
so
in general.
my-
I'm talking about
nobody.
just in general. It's just like I know people.
My initial question is this though, like the same way that we do comics, because no matter what, they only print a certain amount of these. They only print a certain amount of these comics. It don't say one of whatever, but it's still only a certain amount of these comics that get printed during that initial printing. Everything after that has to be logged as volume 1,
Correct.
volume 2,
However,
or a reprint. What
I get it.
I'm saying is,
Or
got an ES on
facsimile.
right. What I'm saying is, volume 2s and reprints are never
do. Hold on, wait a
at
second.
the first
You
print.
said, wait. I want to read this, Kiaro. People act like statue companies owe us something. It's a business. They do owe us.
No, they don't.
No,
Hold
shit.
Hold on, wait a second. Guess what? They do, because if we
They
stop
don't
buying
owe
it,
nothing.
hold on, wait a second. They do, because if we
Because
stop
Where's,
buying it,
where's the contract? Where's
can I
the
finish
where's
my
the
thought?
contract?
Hold on, wait a second. They do, Because if we buying it, they owe us something. They owe us a quality product with a low ES because it's called statute collecting. That's why they put ESs on them in the first place. If it wasn't about that, then have an unlimited run of the statue. Just bring out 30,000 of them and see how many sell.
Right.
Bro,
You know what it is? You know what is hurt? They changing. This is how I feel. They changing the way how collecting used to be, and that's what it is. I'm going to say this. They owe us quality. The statue company don't owe us nothing, right? But if we paying for something, and you advertise a edition size, and you talking about the quality, just stick with that. That's all I'm asking. Stick with that.
So I mean,
Or
if you know,
I will go
I-
to companies like XM.
Exactly. You can't ask me 1,500 for it.
That
No
will
more.
make a whole transformation, that will make an apocalypse, and they won't come out with different variation of that. I'll stick with companies like that. That's all I'm saying.
Dealer
I
exclusive
get
covers
what
are
you're
limited, and they
saying,
never
but at the
bring them
same
out again.
time, what I'm saying is, why is it that reprints, which is basically what they are, reprints don't bring the original prints, and I'm speaking in regards to statues as opposed to comics, and this is the only question I really want to answer.
Comics and statues are different, by the way. But
Yeah, it's
I
paper versus
got
the
you. I
polystone.
understand
piece of
it's
art, bro.
different, but the concept is pretty much the same. Why is it that I can reprint a comic that does not bring the original value down of the first print, but if I do the same thing for a statue, it works the exact opposite way? That's what I'm asking.
And you know
That's
what? Somebody
Because
just
you're
said?
talking about a $3 piece of
Go back to that.
paper.
Go back to that question.
pages.
That statement that dude just
This
just wrote. Right. And that's probably what it is. Also, like he said, shipping and package. So from a business standpoint, reissuing variants is a smart move. But it's a smart move on a business move. But then as
It's
a
slap in the
collector
face.
and as big collectors out here, it's not good for us. So to me, it's like kind of like, yeah, you taking care of your business, but then you shitting on your fan at the same time.
But
Yeah,
at the
that's how I
same
look
time,
at
though, if you know folks gonna buy it, like at
Yeah,
the
I
end
know
of-
people. You're
Right.
right. People are going to buy. As soon as they put it up, people are going to buy it.
right?
Yeah.
And like I said,
So-
I am not going to tell anybody
Not
here
bad.
do not support Prime One. I don't want people taking that
Yeah.
from me.
But I will.
Rashid is saying I'm not going to be
I'm not
buying it.
support 'em.
So
Yeah, no, and that's how you do it, right?
And I have a right. I have a right to do
I got a
You
right to
do.
not support them.
But
It's not
my-
exclusive.
but
I don't want it.
No one's
Because
answering my
other
question.
companies making, but other companies are making very beautiful statues.
I got
So I
you,
just take my
but
business elsewhere.
No one's answering my question.
What's your question?
That's the problem I'm
You're
having.
talking
right
about a $3 paper
No.
versus.
Yes.
It's not the same,
Yes,
bro.
Morris. That's what I'm asking.
It's not
I'm
because they're not
this is what
giving
I'm
you an ES.
Okay, so is
Herc,
the
you
ES
cannot compare comic books. You cannot compare comic books to statues. You
No,
wrong.
let's
You
talk.
cannot compare.
But how come?
No,
And-
because
and
I don't
get me
sell.
wrong. I understand
I
the
like
price
low
range is
ESs
different.
because knowing
I'm
that I got
talking about.
a
I'm
limited piece.
specifically. I'm
That's part of
specifically
collecting.
I'm specifically talking about the concept because guess what? If you're a comic collector, you have no fear of reprints. I'm a comic collector. I have no fear of nothing I got being
All right,
reprinted.
guess
Why?
what? You know what? Let me tell you something why you're wrong. Because then Action Comics number
told y'all at
one
the beginning
won't
this
be
get
worth a goddamn thing. And all the time Action Comics was auctioned and went for $1 million to $3 million a copy, it would not have happened. That is, and then the whole community
Wrong, because you know
collected-
how many reprints of Action Comics there is?
Yeah,
you-
but
did
guess
you- did
what?
not
The
hear- did you hear
reprint
what I
don't
just
look
said?
nothing like
you
the
hear what I
original.
just
They have a
said?
big yellow bar on the
Did
top
you
of
hear
it,
what I
That's
just
and it's
said?
ugly.
My question: why does it work different?
It's
That's
different.
my
It's
whole-
comic, brother. It's comic books. Comic books and statues are two different values, man. They're not the same.
No, I'm not.
You
I'm not
cannot
talking
you
about the
cannot-
value. I'm
people
saying.
complain.
My question is.
and they out of business now.
My question
Bowen's
is.
out of business.
Like y'all, I don't think y'all listen
So
to
that's
my
probably why.
question.
Go ahead. What's your question, bro?
My question is, why does it work? So my question is this: so if I had the original Poison Ivy, right? I have the original. I have the first
I'm
one
just
that
saying,
came out.
why?
Why does the reprint that got a different color, whatever? Why does that affect what I initially
3,
bought?
5, 6. It still ain't
Who
$1,500.
decides that?
The rare
The community.
because this is what it is. All right, Action Comics had everybody, or put like this, had everybody kept their
That's a
Action
possibility.
Comics, then it wouldn't be worth the way it,
Look
the,
what I've been
what it was
unboxing
from
lately.
back then. But because of the rarity of the comic book, okay, this is what it is. A comic collector that's going to auction Action Comics #1 for $1 million cannot do that with the reprint of Action Comics. Now, there's a difference. That's why it's the first made at that time. Now, the reprint is going to be known as a reprint.
Right?
As reprint. So guess what? If you tell me which book you want, even though it's the same color cover,
I got that.
want the Action Comics 1939
It's getting heated, man.
book.
I love
I
it.
want the book that was made in 1939
We're gonna break bread in the
because
end.
of the value.
I got that.
Right.
My question
Now look,
is, why doesn't it work? the
Comic
same
book companies
percentage?
now,
Brother,
comic
you
companies
you cannot compare
No,
30 pound. Hold on.
Y'all ain't
That's
letting
what
no, wait, guys,
I wanna answer.
let me
I wanna
interject.
answer.
Let him
I wanna
finish
answer the question.
his statement
Let-
What's
first.
the difference?
Okay. Go
No,
ahead.
wait, listen. Go ahead. No, you say what you had to say, brother.
So I understand that, but my question is this: the same way reprints are not looked at in the same margin as the original prints, why aren't statues looked at the same way? And who
Yeah.
decides that?
Y'all got the original.
That's
right?
my question.
If it's
Yeah.
collecting, y'all got the original. What
No,
they got is
because
a
they-
very reprint, right?
Because what they
Comic
did
book.
was they came out with another one, changed it, and then put another ES on it to try to fool you. But it's the same mold.
Who
So,
decides?
so could I
the
quick
ES?
question? Yeah, real quick.
Who decides the ES?
So look, check this
Yeah,
out, Fatal.
run.
So like now that we know that
But see-
their ES is only for that specific statue, and if they change a little hair, a molecule, or whatever,
You know what they should do
could pull out
to-
a new one, right?
you know what
so
you can
now
do to
that we
quench it?
know that, right? So we shouldn't worry. Like if you buy a statue from Prime One now, you know that they could change one little thing and come out with a new one. That's a fact. So if you buy one now, that should be the expectation, right? We shouldn't get mad if, like, today I go to buy a statue from Prime One. I'm knowing that there's a chance they're going to change the color. So if I make that choice, that's on me. I know this. I have this information. They got a track record now, right? So
Because this a new
if
track
I get
record.
it,
This
I'm
is
not going to
fairly
be
new.
mad a year later too when they come out, because that's my expectation
you
now. So
wanna be
when does
mad,
that
you can be mad.
expectation change for you guys? Like,
Thank you,
And
man.
also,
Well-
Herc, hold on.
Yeah.
When Spawn came out, this is the problem. In the 90s, right?
Uh-huh.
This came out. They made 1 million Spawn copies and every other
Yes,
book
they
that
did.
they made, right? Mad people went and bought 10 copies of #1 and was like, "Oh, I'm going to pay for my kids' college tuition when they get old, whatever." They made too many copies and the book is not worth nothing. Okay? The
Okay.
book is not worth it. I know comic book stores that was selling me Image Comics Spawn books for 50 cents because the book ain't worth nothing. Now, if you get
Yeah, I know. I got quite a few
if
image
you
books
get
that ain't worth nothing.
original artwork from McFarlane, that's worth something. But Spawn, the book itself, ain't worth nothing. Majority of Image books ain't worth nothing because they over mass produce those books. Action Comics,
That's why.
#1, they did not over mass produce that book. That's why the average comic book, you can any book that comes next week with a first appearance of a guy, it may worth maybe $10, whatever. But they already mass produce these comic books anyway. So these comic books are not worth like how they was back then. Now with the and that brings the book and the hobby down. That's why comic value, and that's why the Death of Superman wasn't worth shit anyway, because they made 1 million bagged up Death of Superman. Every time I met somebody, oh, I got the Death of Superman, it should be worth maybe a $2,000. No, it's not worth nothing.
Okay.
So what we saying with this, what he's saying with this is like, I'm not like, and that's what I'm saying is like, if you're gonna make a statue with a ES and you say, okay, we're going to, like, I'll give you a quick example before I change it. They did not give it an ES on his life-size Han Solo and Carbonite. There is no ES on the
Rashid,
bottom.
I'm gonna let you answer this one.
What's up? I don't think rise in statue prices, more shipping, or reissues is ruining the hobby. I think it's the wine and entitled collectors that are doing it.
I'll be right.
He Archangel, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Because when you can't say that. You cannot say whining. You know what I'm saying? You cannot say the whining of the collector, because as a collector, you buying something with saying that if they have something for sale and it says, okay, we make an edition of 1,000, then that's what it is.
I'm not buying a toy.
But that one is 1,000. You got that one 1,000. This one here is a little different though, so it's different.
But once you start coming back out with it, or you make it smaller, it is the same mold, but it's just you shrunk it.
Yeah, this is not an action figure we buy.
Right, you devaluing it. You can't say I'm a collector. I have it, and I'm spending my hard-earned money. I have a right to complain if I feel that this statue is being reproduced after the ES said this price. You can't say people are whining and stuff. Not every time people complain is whining. Do you have whining bitches in this community? Yeah, you do. But that doesn't mean that when we bring up a point, if I bring up a point, that I'm whining. That is not that. You don't know what you're talking about. There is no edition size of this Han Solo and Carbonite. But guess what? Sideshow has said sold out. There is no number on my Carbonite. There is no number on my R2D2. There is no number on my Boba Fett. So I can't complain. I knew what I was buying, so I know what I'm talking about. If I know that I'm buying something that has no edition size, I cannot complain. But then when you give me a R2D2 and you tell me you're only making 500 of life-size R2D2, that's how the fuck it's supposed to be. So don't tell me because I'm complaining that they making an extra 500 that's whining. That is not whining. You didn't live up to what you said. You left an edition size, and in the product that you sell, you need to uphold what you say.
It's basically it's basically they should have kept the word with the collecting community, and that's it.
That's my main thing. It's keeping your word, man. Your word is your bond.
Just keep your word. Your word is your bond. That's true.
This is what you told us. Now, if this is a limited edition, and you say, "Yo, y'all making too much," you played yourself because it said limited edition, dummy. You the one that chose the what's the name to do it and shit. So that's it. And what are you talking about? This hobby is an investment. Who said it was an investment? Who said it wasn't an investment? You know what I'm saying? When you go to sell it, then whatever you have in your collection and you go to sell it, then sell it for $5. I bet you won't do that shit. So you can't talk all that crap. You can't say this hobby's not an investment or it is. If whatever you pay for, if somebody says your shit is worth $10, then sell it for $10. You're not going to sell it for $10 because you said you feel you paid a premium price for that and you don't want to lose the money.
For me personally, if it's not
worth that, then you should sell it for $10.
But that is what
I've sold it for less. I gave away statues because I felt like they would be better loved to people, because to me that's the love I get from the statue is what I get from it. So I'm not buying it for any type of value. So I'm detached from all of that.
But you're not really a collector like that either, though.
You can call me not a collector. You can gatekeep me. No, you said I wasn't. So I said if that's what it is, it is.
But like, you said it today. You said I'm not a collector like she.
I said I'm not like in it like you guys, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, I understand. No, but I understand what he said means fatal. And he said he has said this before. He does not care. And I understand that as a collector, you guys, it's different collectors. And Archangel, yes, the edition size that if they change the edition size, it's not that I feel different about the piece. But this is what I'm saying. When back in the days, you see the order sheet and you go online and you says edition size 500, 700. Okay, that's what I'm buying. You stuck with 700, stick with 700. But then when you come back and say, oh, now we're going to switch it to 2000. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Archangel, that if you go on eBay and we sell it, or we sell in the buy, sell, trade, we go with a value of what it's worth. Because people say, well, it's sold for $1,200. So I can offer you maybe $1,150. That's what we go by. You cannot say that. If you pay $600, then you let your shit go for $50. You let your shit go. And if that's the case, if your shit is insured, why did you insure your
You
shit?
ain't a real collector.
Right. Why'd you insure your shit? Then if you don't care about the value of stuff.
They already told me that A+.
If you insured your collection, Archangel, if you got your shit insured, because my shit is insured, if you insured it, then you playing yourself. Now you saying that your collection is worth value and it is an investment. Else you would never have insured it in the first place. You would just bought it, and if it fire, then it's fire. Don't tell me I don't look at my collection as investments. When people come to your house, the first thing you do, you tell people, yo, you don't want their kids touching your shit. And
yeah, if it ain't an investment, let me come over with my
if your shit ain't an investment, Archangel, let me come wherever you live at, and I'll come and start
with a bunch of
things
kids
off your shelf and see how you like that shit. And I'll offer you maybe $10 and shit. See how
but
you
that
like
ain't the monetary. That's just you killing the love of his statues. He ain't gonna be able to look at them no more. That's cost more than the money to him.
That's what I'm trying to say to Archangel.
That's worth more than the
Archangel. He's saying one thing.
It ain't even about the money though. For me,
you
it's
build
about
shelves, and you got your collection all around you in your basement. Why do you have it like that if it's not an investment to you? And if you have your statues, did you invest?
Why the displays got to be beautiful?
Did you insure your collection? If you insured your collection, then you're full of shit. Then your collection is an investment. Else you would never insure it. Now Crippler, he's not like that, and I respect that. He said it from the get-go. I don't care how many they make it. If I like it, I'm gonna buy it, and I respect that. And if you're that type of collector, then cool. But if you ask me, why is this something that do I look at it as an investment? Yeah, I look at it as an investment. Do I expect it to pay for my college tuition? No. But can I sell something and make a mortgage payment? Yes, I can. It's a goddamn investment. Now, I'm not saying spend your money and say buy that statue because you think it's going to be worth nothing. No, I don't buy the statue thinking that it's going to be worth something. But let's keep it real. We can't sell our collection and put money in our pockets. You can't sell your collection and feed your family if you sold it. So don't tell me it's not an investment, because when you take your shit to a store and try to sell it, somebody could say, well, I'll give you $10, and you got to take that shit.
So my question is, if you have a certificate of authenticity saying that this is 1 out of 150 statues, why do any, you know what I'm saying, any reprints or resales or whatever the hell y'all call them, why does that bring down the value of what you already have?
I think 1,000 is pretty high, but if that's what they said, it stick to your guns. I like ES's down there in the 300 range, personally, but if they make it 1,000, then it's 1,000, man.
1,000 in this community, no, it's not a high. To me, it's not a high edition size. And
right.
Beast, you insure that is true, because if you didn't care, if you talk about you insure because you want to get back what you put into it. But guess what? When people have been saying that you're not going to get, you either going to break even or not even get back what you paid for. So why insure your shit in the first place? If it's not an investment, anything that you invest in, you care for, right or wrong. So if you invest in it and you insure it, it's your investment. All right. But nobody's saying that, oh, I'm gonna use this to pay for my kids' college degree.
I knew this was gonna
and
be
everything
a
else.
beast tonight.
So once
do the edition size change the way you feel about the piece, Rashid?
It doesn't make it. All right, give you a good example. The Batman.
Y'all hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Even if you're hating us right now.
Hit that like button because he loves this. He loves this. Fatal loves this.
But unfortunately, did I rush and get it? I didn't even rush and get it. Why? It's 11,000 of them things out there. It's 11,000.
Guys, let's take a break. Let's take a break, guys.
This is fun though. No, actually, I like these.
Is that a variant puppy?
They have to
or
be
is it re-release puppy?
Variant. This is a DX.
Bonus.
Oh no! Stop.
So
No,
to answer your, I like the Mythos Vader, and I want that piece. But guess what? I'm not rushing to get that piece
Don't have to
because
rush to
it's
get it.
11,000 of them. Now the Boba Fett by the Mandalorian is 1,500 of those. That Boba Fett I think is outstanding, and I ordered it. But if it was 11,000 Boba Fett's, I wouldn't rush to get it. Why? Because it's 11,000 of those things. It ain't worth nothing. It ain't worth nothing.
Damn,
You know what I'm
that's a
saying?
lot of
Do I like the
conversation
piece?
today.
Yes, I love the piece, but it's
I
not
have a
worth.
question.
It's not worth rushing to get right now.
So
That's my-
I have a question.
This is a wow. You got a voice?
Go ahead,
Brother
Dante.
Dante.
You think I do? How's everybody doing?
Hey man,
Yeah,
you
great,
doing,
Dante.
you
How about
doing too
yourself?
I
much.
just got
You can't
a
ask
question
all
and
them
I gotta
questions.
say.
Go ahead. That doesn't work for
I'll
me.
make a statement.
Ooh, checking it now.
From
FigureCon.
what I've
Let me
seen
scroll up.
and everything else, yeah, from what I've seen and everything else, and I hear myself, but like I was saying, from everything I've seen, I think it just depends on the priorities. I mean, they put these statues out because they know people are going to buy them up quick, knowing that some of these statues might appear at a comic book convention for like less the price than what they were originally sold for. Now, there's been plenty of comic conventions that I've been to
They don't
over
show up for less,
a-
bro.
almost 20 years ago. No, hear me out on this. Depending on the dealer and the vendor of where you are, they may sell it to you for less because they're just trying to get rid of it. So they might sell it for half. I mean, that would happen with certain comic books. I remember when Maximum Carnage first came out, and I was going to collect the rest because I couldn't find some of the series in the store. So the first comic book convention I went for, every single Maximum Carnage ending on that, every two that got it, give $1. Give me $1. And the books at the time, $5 to like what, $3 or $4. But if they're just trying to get rid of it, they're gonna whatever. So in certain cases, they may put out a certain amount of these, certain amount of these statues, and you don't buy it and happen. It might have got sold out, or they don't make it no more. You'll probably find it at a convention for half the price than what you originally would have paid for it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, with
So you
statues,
gotta keep all that open.
that rarely happen.
But you want to know something fatal? Another thing why
Just a thought.
people fail realize also, and this is what I feel: we spend too much
Depending
money.
on who's selling it.
We spend too much money on statues, man. That we can't, that we should be able to complain. If you buy a pair of sneakers, if you buy a brand new TV, if you buy anything, you should, and you use your money, you should be able to complain if you feel something's not right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's our right to complain. When you spending $1,500, somebody got an echo coming through.
I think that's Dante, man.
I muted him.
Oh,
That ain't me.
I got headphones on, so
All right, hold on. It was Kiaro. I muted him.
and
All right.
I saw. Hold on, let me say something too, Fatal. I saw somebody post up like, "Oh, grown men is arguing over rock." This is our hobby, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't nobody talking about no killing, no raising. We talking about this is what grown
probably
nerds
won't.
do. This is what grown nerds do. We argue over who's strongest, who super is better. What So this is normal. This is healthy arguments in the community. That's it.
If you really deep in your feelings about this, to the point where when you see somebody in public, you want to still on them, then you the one that is sensitive. We have the right to have a heated debate about this issue. If you taking it personally that you want to hurt somebody, then something wrong with you. But we have the right as people who spend a lot of money to complain about the things that we buy. And smart statue companies, and we've even had people on the shows that said, yeah, we won't. I'm talking about people who commission statues, who work at the company, say, yeah, you don't have to worry about this having a crazy edition size. We'll try to keep it under 400, right? Why the people who really care about the collecting community saying that? Prime One has become more of a business than a statue company. And when it start being more about the business, then you stop caring about the people, right? Who really collect these things. They depend on us doing these reviews and talking about this stuff so they can sell their product. Trust me, they know that we talking about this controversy. This ultimately don't do nothing but help them in a way. But if we actually protested as a community, and my thing, I don't know what your thing is or anybody else's thing is. My thing is I collect the pieces that I like or love, but I don't want an oversaturated piece, because at the end of the day, I'm collecting fine art. I'm not collecting a McFarlane action figure when I spend $1,500 on a statue. I'm collecting a piece of fine art.
And people
and
out
when
there
I go buy an
about
art print with a
prices
signature
anyway.
on it, they make 300 of them.
So my question is,
and there's people out there complaining over the price of these statues, and you wondering why we complaining. Like you saying, people have been saying, oh, the prices is high as hell, it's out of control. All right, you guys complain of the prices. You're not upset about them reissuing. You're not mad that your piece may be devalued. I don't understand that.
No, so my but that's my main question. Why is your piece like it's a gazillion copies of the Van Gogh? It's a gazillion copies of the Van Gogh. You can buy a poster of the Van Gogh on Poster Dark
Arch. I think Arch is just trying to be an antagonist right now because of the same things you putting over and over again. You're not corrupted because you collect a piece of fine art that's rare.
I got you,
right?
But
you have something that's rare. It's something about it that feels a little different, right?
I got you. But what I'm saying is, my question.
But I'm not talking to you, Herc. I'm talking to Arch.
Arch, you can't say nothing is silliness when we have a value point. Like you said,
fine art.
People complain. People been complaining. I don't hear you talking about complaining about the price of these damn statues. Everybody been complaining about the price of statue and stuff like that. Do you want something that you spend so much money being devalued and stuff like that?
I want to be clear though. I'm not saying my way is right. I'm not saying y'all way is right. It's a discussion. Everybody's coming at it with different perspectives.
He said it's silliness, and it's not silliness.
I totally understand.
See, that's a personal jab though.
I totally understand why those who collect like that feel that way. I get it. I understand that. I get where y'all coming from. The only question I had to there's only one true Van Gogh. Like I said, you can buy a poster of Van Gogh for $15 on poster.
What's up, Art?
My question is, why
they make it out of the same material? Make it out of plastic, then.
Who determines that the original run isn't worth what somebody else just decides to change up?
The individual person. There's no committee. There's no.
And if you elders, there's no. You don't want to insure shit. If you don't insure shit, then that's on you, bro. That's
I think
that's like somebody having a Mercedes Benz and not insuring the shit and driving it all around and not taking care of the shit. That's on you.
What I'm saying is this: if this company made 500 or 1,000 of these pieces, and I have a certificate of authenticity saying this is the only 1,000 of this piece I'm going to get.
Yeah, I don't
sell. Recolor it again or whatever. My question is, why does that devalue what I purchased?
Hey,
the question is that it doesn't.
Listen, in Arch, when you go to sell something, sell your shit for like $50 then. All right? Sell your stuff for $50 then.
Low ball.
No, I'm
he
ain't talking he talking to Art in the chat.
Just because you don't insure your shit, that's on you. How many collectors have they shit insured? And if what's the reason we insure our shit for?
Chris,
you choose not to insure your shit. That's on you. If you choose not to insure your shit, that's on you. I have a big collection, so I have to insure my shit. I'm not going to not insure my shit. And I enjoy my statues and shit. You know what I'm saying? But next time you go to sell something, or if you have something for sale, take that low ball offer. That's all I'm saying. You can't
Boy,
say
this
nothing.
is the most comments ever. G.
Wow.
I
For
can't
real.
tell. Hey, but
Hey,
you know what?
you an instigator, Fatal. You an
I
instigator.
ain't been talking.
Nah, Fatal instigated because
No, I know.
Fatal,
I'm messing around. I'm joking around, man.
your man Archangel is up here, saying some old crazy shit, talking about he just enjoy it. You good. You
This is awesome.
well indeed to enjoy your collection. But I think it's so stupid for you to spend thousands of dollars and say, "Oh, I don't care to insure my
So
shit."
you about recast
and-
talking about like a
and that's you. That's you.
I never buy a recast. Never.
And like I said, then I don't want to hear.
It's funny how y'all
if,
spoke
if,
about
if
everything. I
people
got in
don't
my collection.
understand, if people don't understand about people upset because they spend this type of money, then I don't want to hear people complain about no fucking money, and I don't want to hear you about complaining about no damn shipping. Then don't complain. If we complain about
Yep.
reissuing, and you saying that's crying, I don't want to hear for the next years, the next 2 years. I don't hear none of y'all talk about, oh, the pricing is crazy. No, accept that shit. You don't gotta have it. Just like Pudgy said, you do not have to have the statue. It's not food, it's not shelter. You do not have to have the statue. So do not complain about shipping, and don't complain about the fucking price of the statue. Because then when you do that, then you're crying and then you're whining.
You
That's
went
my
by
point.
Vader because the ES on live. He said he ain't rushing to it. I know he said that tonight.
I said you gotta listen to what I'm saying. You have to listen. I said I'm not rushing to get the Mythos Vader because it's 11,000. I said I love that piece. I want to add that piece to my collection, but I'm not rushing because it's 11,000 of them. You want to get that piece on sale.
And
Well,
and
I'm
it's
Same way
gonna
with
it's
Rashid
gonna
on that one.
it's
Like,
gonna
I
be
want
out
to get
there.
that
Yo,
piece
Archangel,
too.
you don't know what the
Rashid
fuck you're
not a
talking about.
reseller,
You said
and I'm not
you
a
guys
reseller.
must be obsessed with money.
I don't
What are
resell.
you talking about, money? You know what I'm saying?
I don't
you need
resell.
money. You need money to live, dummy. What are you
I
talking
hold on
about?
to stuff longer than
What
I
are you
should.
talking about?
Man, look, I
Obsessed
still
with
got
money.
G.I. Joes from the 80s.
I need money to pay my mortgage. What are you talking about?
I don't sell. Hey
What are you
man,
talking
the
about?
last thing
Well,
I
they're trying to
sold.
pay everybody a script
Hey,
now.
you know what? Ironically, the last thing I sold
That's what
was
they
a
doing with
Poison
Amazon.
Ivy, and it was the sideshow Poison Ivy. I hadn't unboxed it, and
Correct.
I saw Dennis Perez was looking out for it, right? And I said, man, you know what? I got that piece. I wasn't really thinking about selling it, but I have the OG, like the pinup doll version of Poison Ivy, and I got this third scale. So when he put it out there, Dennis Perez, this cool guy in the community, he shot me a price, and I was like, yeah, I can do that. I didn't make really a profit off of it because of the shipping. I pretty much got my money back, and I know that it was a statue that he really was looking for, and I wanted to look out for a fellow brother in the community, and I had a couple Poison Ivies, right? But I'm not out here reselling to try to make a profit. That ain't what I do. I'm Fatal the collector, not Fatal the seller.
But hold on, K Seuss. I bought my
Casey.
ARH Medusa statue and paid $600 for it. I sold mine for I sold on eBay and I put it up for $1,600 and I sold it for $1,300. It's up to you to decide if you want to take that offer of selling it low. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you. And guess what? My statue sat on eBay for at least 6 or 7 months for me to get that price. I had people offer me $500. I was like, get out of here with that crackhead shit. $600.
killing me.
Get out of here with that crackhead shit. And guess what? Waiting what I did, I got $1,300 for my statue. So you can get the money back. And I guess what? I paid $600 for that ARH
Great.
and I sold it for $1,300.
Yeah, I don't resell. So this whole thing about value for me, it's intrinsic value. It's not the money. It's the knowing that, man, that's pretty damn cool. I'm one of only 300 people in the universe that has this piece. That's pretty cool. And then people like, dang, man, Fatal got that piece. My friends like, man, I admire it. I want to come see it. I have it. Like, man, it's pretty cool, man. They only made 300 of these, and I was actually able to get one. That's part of the hunt when you out here looking for pieces. It's like, man, it ain't that many of these. I don't know if I'm gonna ever get it. And then when you get it, part of the hunt of collecting. That's the thrill of collecting. And then the beauty of the piece, because I'm not buying a piece that I don't think looks nice. I'm buying a piece first off because of the way it looks, and that I'm attached to the character because of the comics that I read or the movies that I've seen. But when I get it, now I'm like, dang, it's pretty cool to be one of only in the world of how this. That's the intrinsic value of fine art. Like I have that Bruce Timm To Be a Clown piece. That's only 100 made. That Bruce Timm piece comes from Batman the Animated Series. The Joker and the Batman voice as we all knew it will never happen again. Mark Hamill is gone. He said since his man passed away, he'll never do a voiceover for the Joker again. I have a signed Bruce Timm canvas piece. There's only 100 of them in the entire world. That's a good feeling.
But see, I think that's where people a lot of people put the that's what they're focused on, and you can't tell them.
Hey fellas, I'll be right back.
All right, but yeah, like for me, what I've seen too, and I know friends that actually do this, they care more about that, and they'll buy it because of it. The digital side is low. They might not even like it that much, but the community said it's a dope piece, and they got it, and they ain't ready to sell it. You know what I mean? Because it's just so they get it because of those reasons. Not saying anybody here, but I've talked to people. I'm like, why are you getting that? You don't even like that character. Oh, because you know it's hot right now, and the ES is low, and if I end up not liking it, I'm like, people's different. Like I don't come at it from that angle, right? So it's like I don't even look under. But that's just me. Not saying nobody shouldn't take pride in that. Right. But all I'm saying is for me personally, like I'm gonna prioritize, like what she said, I want that bishop. If a bishop come out that looks dope, I needed to complete my collection. Like, I want that. It just gotta be dope.
Nobody gave rules, Archangel. Nobody gave rules. If you was in the hobby for a long time, you would know, and you've been in the hobby, that when Sideshow, before these other companies came out, Sideshow made an and I'm not saying Sideshow didn't do any variants. When Sideshow came out, they would do a ES. So if it was Hulk versus Spider-Man, that would be 1,500. The variant would be the Great Hulk, and that would be 500 and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But my big thing is not just this Poison Ivy. I could care less about this Poison Ivy. I like the green one better anyway. My point is, I'm just watching what they do. They made, it's like Fatal said, as soon as something becomes, and what they see is, I'm not gonna say grill, a big seller that's so good, they all of a sudden reissue it out. That's my thing. Whether it's they make it smaller or they repaint it or they say let's change it up or whatever. XM don't do that type of stuff. XM didn't take the Hulk transformation and make it into
it's only an investment if you're trying to sell it. I'm talking about intrinsic value for me. Intrinsic.
First of all, wait, go back to that question. If that was the case, first, why is everybody complaining about the money of these statues then? Why are you complaining about the money of the statues? Because it should be you pay for the statue, you get it shipped, you shouldn't be complaining. People are not just complaining about the shipping. People have been complaining about the price of the statue. So if don't complain about the price of the statue then. If they go on a 1/3 $2,000, nobody should be complaining. Because the hobby's fun, right? So don't complain about the price.
Astro.
No, I've been collecting probably longer than anybody on YouTube. If not, I've been collecting over a dub
YouTubers.
Before. Yeah, because I've been collecting before I even got a channel.
I was collecting
before
way
I got
before
a channel.
YouTube, man.
We talking about. I've been collecting since I was in my 20s.
I wasn't even on YouTube like that, and I don't consider myself a YouTuber. I'm just a guest. So what are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm a collector, right? And I got a YouTube channel.
And you know what's funny? You say the Arch, but Flankster, the bum,
bonus.
He's the same person that threw Rad Titan under the bus and said it was Rad Titan that made statues go up in price. He said Chris the Batman statue collector, because the way they market and stuff made prices come up, and he made a video. He made a video saying this. So you can't say YouTubers are doing that, because that's the same thing Flanks' bum ass said. You cannot say that. You can't say YouTubers is the problem. You can't say that. You on YouTube?
It's not really a collectible if it's not a collectible. It's just buying stuff there. For it to be a collectible, it has to have some kind of value, or it's not a collectible.
But
otherwise,
to
it's
who
just
it has
like
to have
shoes or
value
clothes.
too, though.
Hold on, it's just like shoes or clothes, right?
Or
And
decoration, right?
You know, buying Jordans.
Exactly.
If I'm wearing them on my feet, they no longer a collectible. Soon as I step outside and walk on them.
And Arch,
That's why-
Arch, you a YouTuber? What are you talking about? You on YouTube all the time? What are you talking about? So are you the problem too? You can't say flip it back and forth and say this, but you actually that. You're a YouTuber too. So what are you talking about? If YouTubers brought down this hobby, are you a part of bringing it down too? Because that's what you just said. Or get off. Or if that's the case, then get your ass off of YouTube then.
Hey, let y'all know that Darth Rashid came with the blades loaded tonight. I'm sorry.
Yo, hold up, Fatal. You came with blades too.
He tried to make it like it was only you, Rashid.
Yo, Fatal, that's bad, man. Oh man.
He straight up said like these are all the opinions of Rashid and it has nothing to do with my opinion. And then he went dark. Oh man.
Oh man, yo, he threw me under the bus.
No, I'm just playing, y'all. Oh Lord, have
Listen,
mercy.
this is how I feel. This is how I feel. I really don't care about the Prime One Poison Ivy. That's what my thing. I just know it as a company.
This whole episode has been nothing but comedy.
Hey, man,
we
who
can't
is
even hear you, man. I just feel this is just my opinion. I like Prime One. They have put out some of the best Batman statues, the characters that Sideshow didn't do, but they do too much reissuing for me. I'm
Made
speaking
to
for
order
me
would be cool.
in my opinion. So most of my statues are from XM anyway. Most of my statues are from XM. My last statue I got was from Prime One, which was the Grim Knight. But it's just for me, they do too much this reissuing. And I like the tactical suit Batman. I really want that piece. I think that's a badass piece. But guess what? They're gonna come with the black
Man,
version.
dude, I've been trying to get to all the comments, but Lord, this is the most comments in KoolNerdz history typed in.
Yo, figure con, but that's not Fatal's definition. That might be the real one, but you gotta go by Fatal's definition of what a collecting is. You got it wrong. Fatal, tell him what the definition of a collector is.
No, and I said for me, first I collect a piece that because for one, I like it from the comics. Everything Batman, Black Panther, that's gonna be at the top of my collection, right? I like the character. I'm gonna buy it. I can't even think about anything in my collection really that I have that I don't like as far as the character, right? When it comes to Street Fighter, I got the Street Fighter characters that I like. When it comes to horror movies, I got the horror characters that I like, right? I don't like horror as much as I do Marvel and DC. So for horror, I only got like 6 scale stuff, right? But I pretty much like I have a bust from God of War, Kratos. That's one of my favorite video games. My brother who passed away, that was his favorite game, right? And that's what made me start playing it and get more into it. That has intrinsic value for me. That's something different and personal, why I collected that piece, right? So first I'm gonna go after the pieces of the characters that I like, but then exclusivity means something to people who've been collecting, right? That's why people go and when they now that's why people go out and get it quick, right? When they did the Disney thing for the 90-year anniversary, 12 plush, 12 coffee mugs, 12 pens at each store. So you had to get to the store early, and then once you got that and they sold out, it would never ever be reissued again, right? I did that because I'm a Disney fan, right? And it's something I put up for my kids. I got all 12 months. My Disney collection is worth about $5,000 now, and I didn't spend any of that. Have I sold it? I absolutely not. But there's an intrinsic value, and it's a valuable collectible because there's not that many of them. I have one of only so many because there was only 12 per store. So that's collectible, right? Other than that, it's just buying toys. These are polystone statues, right? And they put an ES on it for a reason. Otherwise, why did they do it? I think the way to fix it, this is just my opinion, is keep the pre-order. If you want people going back to pre-ordering, say we're going to have a pre-order open for 1 month. After the pre-order closes, you will not be able to get this statue. So whether they sell 100 or whether they sell 1,000, that's how many people bought it. And then once the window closes, it's over. They're doing that model over at Concrete Jungle right now for the hip hop characters, right? They had Nas open for a month. I missed out. I'm not going to be able to get it unless I get it on the aftermarket. I was able to get Notorious B.I.G. for $850. The original price was $500, right? But they're not going to reissue it. They're not going to reissue it. They kept it open for a certain amount of time. I think that can fix it. That'll get pre-orders going again, right? Because people not pre-ordering like they used to because of these reasons. We waiting back like, you know what? And we was gonna talk about the shipping. You know, that was another problem. And statue companies are incorporating the shipping prices into the statue. That's not fair, right? That's crazy. Because you're gonna give me a high shipping price on top of raising the price of the statue. Polystone ain't went up. Right? Yeah, everybody using these excuses. And I could put shipping up here, right? Shipping prices out of hand, right? So you're gonna charge, and it's the crazy part. I pre-ordered something at Prime 1, and it gave me a shipping price of $180. And then when it's time to ship, it's $500. I want my money back, right?
But and then they complaining about the prices though. These people, they saying this is what killed me. So many people complaining that, oh, these guys are whining about this, but then you guys are complaining about the prices. You guys are complaining about the prices, and we saying stick with your Guns Prime 1 that if you say an ES, but then you guys are complaining about the prices. I'm saying if we whine about the about reissue or what Prime 1 is doing, don't whine about the prices then.
Everything.
Don't whine about the prices. And when they come up with the next statue and it's like 1,700, I don't hear nobody say shit. No one say nothing.
It can't
I'm gonna
be
say
done.
it's Prime 1. Y'all understand how Prime 1 is. Accept it.
Talk to your insurance company, Sovereign. You can't get insurance on your statues and cover your pieces.
No, don't use it with your house. If you want
do it
insurance, collectible insurance. If you need the number, let me know. It's collectibles insurance. Do not use your collectibles on your house insurance. You have to have a separate. And also, if you have collectibles that's in a storage unit, you want to let them know that your collectibles are in the storage unit also.
Boom. Yeah, perks. And you know what else I said? Like, so when they do a reissue or a repaint, to me, if you bought the original piece, right, they should hit you up first and say, hey, you get first dibs on this new piece. And since you bought the original, you get 15 to 20% off.
Special. He wants to feel special.
That's a little too special.
I want.
No, you heard what I said.
I want to feel like you love me.
I'm keeping a
I
real
want this
line.
corporation to love me. I want to.
What I just said was, if you bought something from them and you're a returning customer, you should have some kind of perk. That's what
Take your reward points and be happy.
Reward points ain't about that.
I hate to say this, Pedro. I gotta disagree with you because now that sounds like you feel like the statue companies always something.
Oh yeah,
they do.
Hey, big corporation.
Hey,
I need to feel special. Can you make me feel special?
No, I've been in customer service before, and then what I do, the customer is always right, bro.
So Arch, I don't want to hear you talking about you on any of your channels. I don't want to hear you talking about no fucking prices of the statue or shipping. You shouldn't be. You talk about people don't complain about Lamborghinis. I don't want to hear you complain about no pricing of no statues, and you can't complain about shipping either. You can't complain about shipping either. This guy's crazy. So, and I don't hear anybody that's didn't have a problem with this. Nobody should even be complaining about prices no more. From now on, if I see anybody talk about prime one. I'm saying
Man,
it's prime one. You should know that. Don't buy the statue. Don't complain when they go up extra 300.
My brothers, can we just break bread with a glass of wine and just?
I don't want
chill?
no wine. I want
I
beer,
don't drink.
man.
Unless it's in a box, son. I only drink box wine. You got that box wine? Go get me some box wine, son. I want to be like,
Nah, I'm not having. See, this is what people think. Yo, they hold on.
Yo, Redeemer to you, brother. Redeemer to you, brother.
I only drink God, brothers.
Amen. Cheers to
I
you,
ain't
brother.
drinking on
cheers.
here. Water.
Arch, you
But-
don't know what the hell you talking about. This to you, Arch. You don't know what the hell you talking about.
So I'm having light skin issues. No, I'm having big money issues.
Did somebody say you was having light skin issues?
Yo, Fatal, I know you're gonna represent for the light skin, bro. I know you're gonna have that shit. Man.
I would have to agree.
You having Albie Shore issues, my brother? Genuine issues?
Yo, Fatal, he
Wait
just
a
shot
minute.
at you hard, man. You better
Look at critical
Oh,
stuff.
that dude.
That fool said you got light skin issues.
You better
Yeah.
Tupac him up.
Genuine issues.
We ain't gonna do all
Albie
that.
Shore issues.
But look what he said. Critical said.
You pretty motherfucker. Talking like you got Wesley Snipes issues.
You pretty motherfucker. Yo, Crippler. Hey, yo,
Y'all gonna
Fatal.
stab me in the
Fatal.
head,
I know
man.
Little light skinned brother, come back.
Fatal. Yo, Fatal, he just shot at you, man. Yo,
Hey,
Tupac
man.
him up, man.
It's
Tupac
all
him this
good,
dude
man.
up.
It's all good. I ain't
Brother got light skin issues.
I don't take this stuff personal, man. I don't take this stuff personal. You
Nah,
ever took
man.
a swim
I
in the
shoot
Lake of
back.
Minnetonka?
Yo, I
God
shoot
damn
back
it,
at dudes, man.
You
Yeah.
little
I know you
Prince.
do.
At dudes,
You
man.
Prince
All right, look,
assless
look,
chat
look.
problem issue.
So look.
They said you got beige range, bro.
That's all.
Oh,
Good. No. I'm not taking this personal because I ain't gonna take no personal jab at
Oh,
nobody.
man. Y'all crazy.
That's
man.
not how I
I'm
do.
sorry. I'm
Yo, Fatal,
sorry.
man. Oh, man.
All right,
I
what does the
apologize
price-
for me.
Yo, Fatal, you ain't gonna hit him up, man? Hit that dude up, bro. Shoot at that dude, man.
Yeah.
That man said you
Ain't
got
nobody earned me
beige
to do
range.
Oh,
Hey,
that was the funniest. I don't know why that shit made me laugh so much.
Yo, Cripple, this nigga said, yo, shut up, Albie Shore.
Man,
That fool,
Beige
my
range,
ride my
bro.
pony ass genuine nigga
Exactly.
talking this shit to
Hey,
me.
exactly. Hey,
Somebody
right
said-
here. Fatal wants Prime One to send him wine. You dang on right. Hey, man, y'all knew how much. You know how much money I spent with Prime One. You know how much money I
Yo, this
spent
was
with
a
Prime
good
One.
show, man.
Way
It was a
too
good
much.
show, man. You know
Hey,
what I'm saying? But yo,
I
Fatal,
coulda-
man. Yo, Fatal, you don't never let nobody hit you.
I don't really
like
tell
that.
people
Nah,
how
bro.
many. Hey,
this dude said you got beige
it's
range,
all
bro.
good, man.
Beige range.
Hey, man.
I want to know what Hershey's got there.
That's what I'm saying. All of us are light skinned up here. We all got it.
I'm light skinned. What you talking about?
Hey, yo, Arch, why'd you do a show on insurance then?
Oh
If you don't
man.
care about insurance on your statues, why you did a show on insurance?
Man, this man got receipts out here.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh shoot.
bruh.
No, bro, he said you got beige range, bro. Like,
Hey, what is
nah,
Box
drinking?
wine, he has 5, baby. That'll be the most
Aight,
sought
aight,
after
aight.
wine
Check
all
it
of a
out.
sudden.
Hey.
So, yo, he said, "Where's Wesley Snipes when you need him?"
Leave it to
Yeah.
Boston City to fill the room.
Hey, yo,
Oh,
man.
Hey,
shoot.
check it
Yo,
out, man.
my man shot at you and he left, man. You gonna let that
It's
nigga
all
do that to you,
Oh
bro?
man.
Take
Oh,
this stuff
man.
personal,
He
man.
said you got beige range,
I
dog.
don't take
Like,
stuff personal, brothers.
Nah,
But-
man, you gotta represent, bro. You know what I'm saying?
KoolNerdz.
You can't let them bang
It's
on the
cool,
light brothers, man.
that man said
Yeah.
you got beige.
We
range.
worked
all
hard.
good, man.
We worked
You,
hard.
Hey,
Us
you
light
holding
skinned brothers
yours,
worked
Fatal.
hard.
You
They
holding
try-
yours, Fatal.
Hey, so I want to hear what my uncle got to say about this whole thing because he probably gonna try to rationalize it as a man of God.
No, I want you to. I want you
No,
to.
not
involve
you.
the
You're not my
beige
uncle.
range.
You're not my uncle. You're not my uncle. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah.
I want to hear your thoughts on this whole thing.
On the whole, on this whole thing. Okay.
I'm gonna
Well,
be here for a while, man.
Hold on, let
Why
me
not?
hear Redeemo. Let me hear Redeemo.
As far as anything, like I totally agree with all my brothers on here. I agree with what Sam was talking about. That he just loves it for the collecting hobby. If he likes it, he's gonna buy it. If it's a number issue, I'm pretty sure Sam is gonna be like, oh well, I did get a good ES on it. I'm pretty sure he's gonna look at that like, oh, okay, that's an extra incentive for me. Now for Rashid and for you, Fatal, and most of those collectors out there, even including myself, because I got a few art pieces. I got some number pieces that are signed by NFL players and all that. And yeah, it's I totally understand what you guys talking about. Like when you guys are saying like, you have a right to complain, because think about it. If you're spending 1,500, 2 stacks, 3 stacks, 8 stacks, you have a right to complain when it was basically your word is your bond. That's how we get it on the street, right? Your word is your bond. And it's like this. Like for me, let's break it down in the spiritual sense. Let me just be real with you. God has promised all of us eternal life by the acceptance of Him. But by accepting Him in our hearts, right? But there's the thing. Say we accepted Him, this and that, and we don't gain interest in the kingdom of heaven. It's like, yo, you played us. We got played. Or it's like if I'm ministering or sharing the word of God with one of my brothers and this and that, or a person off the street that never knew a relationship with God, and they accept the Lord Jesus Christ as personal Savior, they go on the whole 9. But I didn't tell my homie who I grew up with in the hood, and I didn't say nothing to him. I'm accountable for that, because even in the Word of God it says that you're accountable for each and every person that you didn't acknowledge Jesus Christ for, because it says in His Word He does say this: whoever acknowledges me before men, I also acknowledge him before my Father in heaven. But whoever disowns me before men, I also would disown him before my Father in heaven. You know what I'm saying? So in that sense, it's the same thing. Like Prime One is making and is telling you guys, yo, I got number 19 out of 350. Okay. But then they come out with this same piece, just in a different color variation. And they say, oh, we're coming out with this in the same type of ES again. So yeah, you guys have your right standing with what you guys are saying is totally valid. You know what I'm saying? And that's what some people don't understand it. Maybe Arch, he's not getting it. Maybe it's not registering where he's like, yo, I do it for the love of it. Maybe that's what he's trying to say, and he's not breaking it down, and he's just heated because, it was just a heated debate. But it's all love with all us collectors, because at least that's what I hope it is, that we break bread in peace. You know what I'm saying? But in all fairness, I have to agree with you. Like if it's something is limited, and this is it. You're only getting 500 of this. You get one of those pieces. That's it. That means they're not going to make no more. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But Prime One didn't do that, which that raises seriously. That raises concerns. That heats this. That's what heated this debate. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be brought up in a lot of other shows other than this one. We tapped the nerve today. And basically, you know what? People out there in the community, y'all should respect the KoolNerdz Lounge and what we talking about, because real talk, we're bringing you the heat. We're bringing the truth to you. You know what I'm saying? We ain't holding hairs in our tongue. We're telling the truth about exactly what you guys truly would feel, but y'all ain't even saying it because, I want to find favor with Prime One. I want to find favor with Sideshow. I want to find favor with XM or Infinity or Queen. Bruh, look, I see a lot of collectors out there that they won't even disregard a statue. I think this is the only show where we're like, nah, that piece is ugly from this company. Whether it's Queen, whether it's XM, we'll say the truth on this channel. You know what I'm saying? Which I respect that, because this is the thing. This is the thing. Like with me, if something was wrong with me, and I would expect you, if you my homie, if you got my back, you'll tell me, yo, Chris, that's wrong, bro. We can't do that, or you know what? Don't be rocking that, because you know what, we in the wrong neighborhood or something like that. You looking out for my best interest. Prime One should be doing the same for each and every one of you guys, because it's an interest that you guys are investing in for life. And real talk, though we're not resellers, if God forbid we pass on and our children are blessed with it, and if they want to do whatever they want with it, how can they get the value out of it if you guys are keep on consistently making reruns of the same statue, figure, or whatnot? You know what I'm saying? These reissues, they have to realize that you can't do that. That has to come to a halt. You have to respect the community. If they listen to the community and they change head sculpts or the way a statue looks, they need to heed this and realize, hey, you gave an ES. You got all these people selling out your statues and buying into this, and yet still, you know, you have the audacity to say, oh no, we're gonna slap you in the face and come out with another one. Because basically it is a slap in the face. It's disrespectful to the community. That's all I gotta say about it. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate your thoughts with that. I knew you would bring something like that. But the shipping, man, is something, because I researched some shipping to ship things to myself, right? And I found better prices with UPS. So I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. Y'all upping the price of the statue and still giving us the shipping, because so then no longer is this a rare piece. Now it's more expensive than even the original. What changed? Because this poison ivy gonna be more expensive than the first one. What changed? Right? It's the same piece, a different color pretty much, right? Plus the shipping is going to be more. So you're getting the same piece going to cost more, because they know they can make a little bit more money because they looked at what the aftermarket was on it. This is the reason they do it. It ain't got nothing to do with, oh, we want to make sure that the other collector that they can get in on the first one gets the chance. Or we just wanted to give you guys another variant because we really care about the collecting community. No, this a business
it's a
model.
Money grab.
We don't really care about you personally at all.
Only way business gets done if it's a win-win for both sides. So if somebody wants that piece and they can make money, that's called a win-win.
But look,
if it
it's
hurt,
the same people
that's
overspend on stuff, right? I don't overspend. I don't chase statues like that if
what?
I gotta pay more money. I don't overspend for a piece, right?
Oh,
that Superman Hush, it was $1,000. I'm not paying $3,000 for that.
I got you.
I'm not. Right? So when they see what the aftermarket is doing, that's when they go.
Of the night.
They go like this. This is what Prime One doing when they see the aftermarket. Because why are they only doing the ones that blew up?
The barge, baby.
Because that's how you stay in business.
Because they stay in business by keep bringing us different new pieces, bro.
No, because I've been on shows and I said it myself, because people be like, man, I missed out on that poison ivy.
What did we just
I hope
do?
they come
what
out.
did we just do? What did we just do last week, She? We talking about complaining, right? What did we just do? It was a valid complaint.
Right.
She brought a picture up of Bishop, and he complained about it. That is a complaint. We don't have any bishops. Guess what we get?
Getting the bishop done.
Yep.
That's what we're supposed to do.
I asked different companies to come out with the bishop, and then hit no word. Some caught feelings because maybe something they put out wasn't the greatest, and now we got somebody that's gonna do the bishop.
Right, but at the same time,
yeah,
they're gonna keep
what?
putting out
That's
that bishop.
No, they ain't, because they never did bishop.
Right, but what I'm saying,
they're not gonna keep doing it. This company not guaranteed.
All right, well, they might not. But everybody, but
Now
bro,
somebody else might do it
all businesses ain't the same.
with their cruddy business. That and
Call
this
them
is
what
why,
you want, but they still in business.
yeah.
As long as folks want to buy what
McDonald's
you want to
use
buy,
real.
they
Hey,
gonna
look,
stay in business.
and McDonald's used to use real beef, but you suckers kept buying it. Now
No, they
you can
didn't.
spend that thing-
Don't believe that
they
lie
used
for a
to use
second.
real beef.
Don't you
Yes, they
believe
do.
that lie for a second?
Dude, I know. They used to
McDonald's
use
been
real
using
beef.
camel since they started.
No,
They
you're not
ain't
hearing what I'm
changed.
saying. Back in the day, if you set a burger out, it would spoil.
Don't believe that. Don't believe that.
Dude, these facts.
Don't believe that.
Now you can sit a McDonald's burger on the counter for 3 years, and it's gonna look exactly the same as the
And
day
you
you
could have
bought it.
sat a McDonald's burger on the counter for 3 years in 1982.
I know you like McDonald's, but
No,
McDonald's,
I like meat.
McDonald's.
Okay,
That
I
ain't
don't
meat.
care what- Wendy's, McDonald's,
Ain't
Burger
meat.
King. I love it all. So at the end of the day, it's all meat. McDonald's use camel meat, and they will continue to use camel meat, and people still gonna buy it because they want Happy Meals.
You making me want a Happy Meal.
They don't
right
care.
now.
They don't care.
No. At the end of the day, bro, it's about making like no one goes into business to go out of business for poor business decisions. No matter what, and don't get me wrong. I understand what y'all saying. I do. My only thing is, instead of complaining about the reprints, complain about the ES. That's where your issue truly is.
See,
At the end
these
of
are
the-
hold on, wait. Hey, these personal jabs, man. Dude, you taking this personal.
Who?
No, that's
No,
just
I'm talking- not
Archangel,
you.
man.
I'm
You
talking
don't
about
Yo, Herc, why are you taking it personal? It's you, Herc.
No, it's not. He's not talking. No, he's not talking about.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Talking about Archangel. Oh, you stupid crippler.
Yo, Herc, why are you taking everything to heart, Herc?
He's not. He's playing with you, Herc. He's talking about Archangel.
I'm talking about Arch, man. You taking this
Archangel. Come on,
Tell me
Arch is full of shit, man. Because one minute he says one thing and he says another. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
You
no,
did a show
no.
on.
Yo, I ain't gonna. I'm the only one
collections and
sitting here
everything
and like
No,
I get
what I'm saying is this.
art. I'm not gonna sit here and be like I don't get Art's perspective because it's pretty much my perspective, right? So I share the same.
But my thing is this: I don't care that Prime. It's not that
They did a baby
they
Bishop.
did a Poison Ivy with the skin tone.
I
It's
got
just
that Bishop.
I'm saying what Prime One has been doing as a whole, with the reissuing and stuff like that, and the color variants and stuff like that. That's all I'm saying. It's,
So
you know what I'm saying?
and
It's not just because of the I could care less because to me, and I'm being seriously because I follow the comic book, I follow the green Poison Ivy, but
Yeah.
Prime One does a lot of these reissuing and like I felt like, and I don't have the Superman and I don't want the Superman, but I do know the Superman with the sculpted cape was selling for up to $4,000. And in my opinion, they saw them selling it for a lot of money, and they said, you know what? Just like they're saying, maybe it's a slowdown. Let's reissue the Superman, and that'll sell. But as business, that I mean, yeah, you put money in your pocket, but that's really weak as a company.
So
to create,
who decides the ES of these?
Man, why do you keep saying that? Who decides?
No, I'm serious because no one's answering.
He's asking a legit question.
The company.
The
Yeah,
company,
he doesn't. But y'all
Okay,
act like he collects
well,
this
all right,
stuff.
well, Herc, let me help. Hold on.
Yeah,
They-
please do because I'm lost.
Sideshow, it used to be like this. Sideshow would put out a statue, right? Say a Boba Fett. Because it's Star Wars, they would probably figure Star Wars is big now. It's the Empire Strikes Back, so it's thousands of Star Wars fans. So raised for a Boba Fett, it used to be, I'll say, for the last Boba Fett that was on Cloud City, I think the exclusive was 2,500, and then I think the regular edition may have been, I think 2,000 or 1,500. One of the things like that. But they go by what they're expecting because of that character. Now, Batman, when Sideshow first did their first Batman, when they first got DC license, Batman was the first time when everybody said the ES went out of the roof. Batman, they made 7,000 of them. 7,000. So people was like, 7,000 of them. Why they make so much? But because of collectors every day. There's collectors every day. You may become a collector one day. Somebody watching this may collector. So now they judge it by the people that's pre-ordering from the fan base of that character, and that's how they go about the ES. But you're not gonna throw an ES on a character that's not really big. So they're not gonna produce a character, or they're gonna give it a low estimate. Now PCS, you have a lot of Blade fans out there, but PCS to me has still the mind state of creating collectibles that are art pieces. So they could have said easily, Blade is going to be 1,000, but they didn't do that.
And
they said
didn't.
Blade is only going to be 400.
And guess what?
Once people saw the Blade before they put up the ES, people was already saying, "Yo, that's badass."
And who came on the show? The commissioner of that piece came on the show and said, "We're not gonna have a crazy ES."
Right. And like
that's appreciated.
XM made Transformation Hulk. XM could have easily did the same thing Prime One's doing, do the cheap way out, and say take Bruce Banner out, and just make Transformation Hulk red. And they didn't do that. And Transformation Hulk is a unique, untouched piece.
Hey, it was something that Junior Statue
And it
Collector
stays
said
that.
About his company being a business owner. Remember, he was saying that I'm gonna continue to give high quality to my customer base instead of diluting my product to have more customers.
How did they dilute it though? Is it worse than the other one?
Because when you start mass producing stuff, it loses stuff. That's why these paint jobs are not as
done
great.
the same way the other one was done. Just paint it more modern.
Man, no, statues used to be painted hand by hand.
Oh, I'm talking about now though. That was a while ago, right?
But I'm saying,
so
when you dilute,
understand.
Can I finish the comment? Man, y'all love to cut in with people talking.
That's
man.
because you cut in when I didn't even finish saying what I
Dude, I couldn't get a word in. I have to sneak in and be like,
that most of the time that's not the case.
Oh man.
But I'm talking.
How about that?
She just finished talking, right?
Because I still ain't finished my statement. Go ahead.
Dude, you asked the same question 50
No.
times. Anyway, when you got a loyal customer base.
Why you keep answering the same question? Because
you said who?
Yes.
I got a question. Who determines the ES?
Yeah, exactly. Look. The more pieces you make, right? The more pieces you make. Hey, the more pieces you make. Hey, watch this.
You light-skinned brothers be killing me.
Hey, you see
Yo,
that?
what complexion are you, bro? What complexion are you?
Yeah, he got lighting on his face.
It was
I'm dark skinned complexion, but this person.
Hey, look, y'all.
Why?
Hour ago, nigga. Same question. Answer the first one, fool.
Hey man, look.
Talk to my picture, man.
Purple about to pass out.
But my thing is, like, when you look at people out here sending their pieces off to get repainted, because they mass producing these things so much, they losing quality. And then you see Art just got his Superman Hush repainted, right? So as quality, you lose quality when you start giving us a bunch of quantity. These are facts, right? So to me, when you start making 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, then reissue, that's why Hot Toys kind of lost out for a minute, and people was like, I ain't going. Now people kind of coming back, right? But when you got 1 million ESs, it's not a collectible, it's a toy.
Like they came out with the Hot Toys.
What's that Beige Rage level 9?
They released the Tumbler 4 times.
Oh my goodness!
They re-released the Tumbler 4 damn times. You know, Hot Toys. So
They call him medium skin.
Hey yo,
go back. We said Beige Rage.
He said level 9.
We saw you the model of exclusivity, right?
Yo, what was that Dave Chappelle character who was blind?
Yo, he said Beige Rage.
Who was the blind racist on Dave Chappelle? That's me with light skinned people. Y'all light skinned.
Hey, Hey man, look.
Wait, I'm light skinned.
Clayton Dixon. Clayton Dixon.
Yo, he said beige rage.
Hey man. Hey, no, but on the real though. On the real.
To the beat of the rhythm of the night, looking motherfucker.
The ES is 500. I think that's fair too, Atticus. I think that's fair. But it's a collectible for a reason, man. It's a collectible for a reason.
Right.
It's a collectible for a reason. That's why they call it collectible.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
music
why,
on when you say that, Fatal.
how is
You
it a
know what
collectible
you know what it is, Fatal?
if it's
You know
like
what
a
else,
toy?
Fatal?
Uncle Ruckus.
Raphael,
For beige people.
you know what else
Beige
it is,
Uncle
bro?
Ruckus.
The hobby is just changing, and I'm just to show you, like, just look at the quality of a lot of things in life. Just everything's changing. Will it be like how people respected each other, music, everything. So collectors are different now. It's a different vibe. You know what I'm saying? It's just a different vibe. You know, collectors, like some people are saying, I see people say, well, I'm new to the hobby, so I'm glad that it's coming out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So everybody, you know, it's you got people leaving the hobby, but then you got people coming into the hobby. You know what I'm
Correct.
saying? And I'm just saying, for all the new people that's coming to the hobby, if you were in the hobby for only 2 years, 3 years, when Sideshow would come out with a piece, because Sideshow at one point was the only company, and Master Replica, and then you had Atticus. When these guys would come out, they would come out with a Wolverine. When that piece sold out, that was only $300. It would go, of course, they sold on the market, and they were selling it for the market price became $700 a piece. You know, but now that the market is saturated, and it's becoming saturated because of, like Fatal saying, things like this. You know what I'm saying? Yes, companies are going to keep making characters the same way or whatever, but they also are to be hurting the hobby. You know what I'm saying? These are I like this, and I'm speaking from my opinion. I'm not saying you got to agree with me, but I like to look at these pieces as art pieces, and I like my art pieces like, will I have a frame art print or whatever? And that's one of the reasons why some of you guys buy art prints. You don't have to buy the art print. You could easily Photoshop that print and print it up and frame it. But you don't do that. Why? You buy an art print and you spend the money on the art print. You spend $90, you'll go buy an art print from Sideshow. And why do you do that? Because it's a piece of art. Else you wouldn't do that. You would just go on Sideshow site, click on your camera, take the FedEx and print it up. You know what I'm saying? But just like the statues, the art prints are all, there's a piece of art. Just like when I remember Chris the Batman statue collector bought a canvas from Alex Ross. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to get a canvas Alex Ross. He could have easily just took a shot of the picture and then had it printed up regular paper and just frame it. But he spent the money to buy the canvas because it's a piece of art and stuff like that. And you're not going to spend, I'm sorry, you're not going to spend $2,000. None of us are going to spend $2,000, $500. I don't care if it's a hot toy. If you pay $230 for a hot toy, you all spent high money for basically statues and dolls. You know what I'm saying? And you wouldn't have did it if you didn't think it was a collectible. You would not. You would not have spent that type of money. And then people up here complaining about prices. And if you're still buying it, that's because you feel it's worth it. Why? Because you feel it's a piece of art and it's worth the value. You feel it's the piece of value that you're paying for. Even if you don't feel it's a piece of value, the fact that you coming out your pocket and you paying for it means that you feel some type of way you're willing to spend this type of money for this piece and stuff like that. And all I'm saying is I just want my pieces, our statues, to be respected as art pieces. You know what I'm saying? And
that's I'm me and you think a lot the same on this, Rashid.
I ain't let nobody call me no beige raging. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's where y'all different.
See, here's the thing. I think people take this stuff personal, right?
Nah, they'll take it personal. But you know what it is? Nah,
Yo, Bruce Taylor. Bring up Bruce Taylor when you're done with your comment.
For sure.
No, his icon. Is that the premium format new Spider-Man? Because that's the perfect Spider-Man for me. But I think that's the one that has the first perspective base. But I love that.
You got an echo.
No, that right there.
Yeah, you see how his leg is like up by his neck.
That's the Iron Studios.
That's Iron Studios, yo.
That's the first Iron Studios Spider-Man.
Dope.
And they had.
You ain't gonna be able to find that.
They had to reissue.
It's rare.
They had to reissue that.
That's
one
cool. They'll
because
reissue.
No.
They not reissue it.
I'll get Prime to do it. They the
They
devil.
didn't reissue to reissue it.
I'll
They
get them to do it.
You're stupid, man.
You stupid, bro.
Yes, sir. Like, look, it's all love, y'all. But I imagine like when I'm with my guys that I've been knowing for a long time, we have these heated debates. Me and my uncle, we have these heated debates on the phone, right? Even about the gospel. And my wife be looking like, and then when we get off the phone, I love you, man. So like we are guys having a heated debate, man. I don't take this personal, because if I did, when I see these cats in the street, it's on and popping, but it ain't like that, man. So if we can't get heated, because you're gonna get heated. I said it when the show started.
Passion. That's just passion.
Tonight is gonna get heated. I told them that before we got on here. We knew that it was gonna get heated. So I'm laughing on the inside because, like, one thing I don't take is personal jabs at people. I be careful to do about that kind of stuff, because you don't know what kind of maniacs you got in this world. You could be walking down the street and get sniped. I don't want to get sniped.
You remember me, FigureCon, motherfucker. Pop.
Yeah. I don't want to get popped. So this is the thing. If we can't have heated debates without taking personal jabs, then what are we doing? Me and she didn't have plenty. We didn't have plenty debates about things that we differ on. But that's what the show is about, right? Getting our opinions out there. Now, we might come to a common ground, and we may never agree on that, ever. I don't agree with my wife on that thing.
Hit that like.
Yeah, I just think it makes a conversation better. Me personally, when I watch shows, when everybody agrees on it, it's hard, because everyone in the community has different perspectives. Not everyone's gonna agree. So just to you know, have those discussions and see where people viewpoint. It ain't trying to change your mind. It's just sort of like.
Yo, look at Dante. Look at Dante.
Wait, oh damn, he moved with her. Oh no, man.
Oh wait, you gotta see that.
I never freeze.
Yo, we're gonna call Dante Mr. Freeze, man.
Oh yeah. I never freeze.
I never freeze.
You froze. I never freeze. Never do I freeze.
Man.
Hold on.
There you go. You gotta get the forehead.
Wait.
There it is. That's where I messed up. Yeah.
Hey, you ain't black or white though. You gotta be sepia. Dante be coming in as sepia.
Oh my God.
He sure does.
I never freeze. No,
but yeah, I'm glad that crypto's up and around. I mean, I didn't know what was going on.
Oh, now your stuff works.
Was in the chair 1 minute.
Yo, Dante, how come your internet work at the end, bro?
It always work
Why
at
does your
the end.
internet work at the end of the show?
He said it's just the beginning.
I'm gonna use that answer's sitting in the midst.
Hold on.
I don't know. I can't tell.
Con, what up, kid?
Like, I had a couple more things about why the collecting is coming to an end, but we'll talk about that another time. Like, we didn't really
because y'all YouTubers.
We didn't get into shipping. We didn't get into storage space.
A YouTuber, Archangel, said that shit. A YouTuber.
Yeah, I'm a collector.
Archangel,
man.
you full of shit, man.
Just a little random.
I'm not defending my wife.
It's all love, man.
Much respect, Arch. I appreciate your opinions.
It's all
I'm
love,
glad
Arch.
you participate in the comments.
It's all love, Arch, but you full of
Yeah.
shit. Arch.
What you got over there, Hurt?
What up?
What you eat, man?
Chicken noodle soup.
Chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side.
Nah, I ain't drinking no soda.
Is it the Campbell bird? Is it the Campbell or the?
No, I made this. Brother. I made this.
That's enough.
Yeah, but
No, he ain't messing out of a can. He making.
So for 2023, man, I got a few pieces coming in, but I don't see myself continuing to just keep spending my money with these companies like that over and over and over again. I'm not trying to get no sponsorships or nothing like that. So that ain't why I'm on here. That ain't really. If the coldest water bottle want to sponsor, let me be. I'll do that. But
20 hours later, hey guys, this is Fatal, brought to you by Prime One Studios, and man, I absolutely love this new variant. It makes me want to be a better collector. I love that they've been giving the collectors options. With the community, they listening to you. Subscribe and make sure you go to this link and buy from Prime One Studios directly. All right, rewind back to time now.
Anybody wants a copy of the first season of Transformers free and free shipping? Because I know you cheap bastard. You cheap bastard.
A VHS though.
Nah, this is DVD. Nah,
okay.
I should do them dirty and send them VHS. Give them some bullshit.
You should.
But look, anybody wants a free first season of the Transformers?
That's volume 1.
That's volume 1. Anybody wants it? Free shipping for you cheap mother mofos. You bastards are so goddamn cheap. But on the show, on the KoolNerdz show, you can get the first season for free.
For free, baby.
Free shipping. Just hit me up. Whoever wants it. You know what I'm saying? Just a quick gift. Just an easy, quick fucking gift.
Nah.
That's dope, yeah.
I think Prime One, I named them like the best statue company, but man. It's a lot of controversy around these reissues or repaints.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think they're the best company?
Overall, over the years, I think so, right? Because I like Batman, right?
Yeah, but so this
it's
is how
more
I
than
feel.
that though, like
I was thinking
their
about
practices and stuff. Yeah,
I like, and I was never a fan of Bowen, but I understand Bowen. I like XM more. Because XM to me gives us the characters that we've never had. They're not afraid to take chances. They will do a character. You know what I'm saying? So I think XM is the Bowen of this era. So I prefer XM, and XM doesn't do reissues. You know what I'm saying? So
GoBots.
And they make
they're
good
asking
products.
for GoBots now, Rashid.
They make good products, man. Prime One make great products, but there's a reason why there's so much controversy around this stuff, man. It ain't just me. I've been going through Facebook all day, and I think that reissue is a good looking statue, no doubt about it. But
anybody on the panel getting it after you go?
I don't know, but bringing it out all at the same time.
Chris Tron, if you want it, I got you, brother. Just hit me up and just give me your address and I send it to you, bro.
Right. But don't go signing another one and then giving it to somebody else, because that.
Hey, so
it says ES1.
Hey.
If you live, Chris Tron, if you live out the country, I ain't sending this shit to you. If you live in the country, I send it to you.
So Sam, I'm gonna come to you because I want you to give a synopsis of how you feel about the whole situation and just keep it 100.
Oh no! So for me, like I can't be as emotionally invested as y'all because I haven't been in it long and I don't own the original piece. So for me to have an opportunity to pick it up, it's a piece I talked to Joe Vine about a lot. I almost bought it off of Sick, and the only reason I didn't purchase it because I was afraid of shipping because there's a lot of pieces that are fragile on it. But to see an updated, for me, I'm excited. I'm happy for it, right? For me personally, it sucks for other people, but that's other people. Like for me, Sam, I'm gonna get it, right? I'm probably part of the problem though, because I don't know the ins and outs of all of this stuff. I just know I like it. It's beautiful. I really want it, and it's available. That's all I need to know about it. So for me personally, it's something I asked for. I seen Jerry do his paint job on his, and I was like, that's dope. I wonder if they would come out with that, and they did. And I like the updates they did to the hair on it. But I do like the green one as well. Like if I owned the green one, I wouldn't have been like, oh, I gotta get the other one now. I have to. I'm out of date. For some reason now I feel bad. No, I would just be happy with my green one because the green one is beautiful as well. But and I prefer the green one, But I do like this one too. So if I have the opportunity to get it, I'm gonna get it. But I don't know if that makes me like what that makes me, but that's just my genuine opinion about it. It's just like, yeah, but take it with a grain of salt, right? Because I don't own the green one, so I don't know how it will really feel. But I want to say that it wouldn't bother me. I don't know why it would, but I get your guys' perspective and I respect it. But for someone like me who's just coming in and just like dope shit and would love to have that representation in my room, for me, it's like, oh, hell yeah. I've been wanting it. I've been looking for it. It was gone. They made it available. It's available. And I don't have to pay one of you high-ass aftermarket motherfuckers trying to sell me that piece for $3,000. Y'all can respectfully go about your business because I'm just going to pick this one up. Straight up.
All right. I'm going to come to Herc.
That was very passionate.
On his
very passionate.
Thanks for the opportunity, Fado. I appreciate it.
So before I go into my thoughts, I want to say that right now that I am selling this paper towel from my house for $47.50. Okay, for only $2 shipping, and if you buy right now, you get this paper towel variant that I'll wipe my mouth
with. Yo, first
for $127.
Yeah, baby.
Free shipping.
Yo, where do I pre-order?
Hey man,
I gotta be first.
Man,
we need some music on this.
Man,
we need some music.
My inbox, bro.
Yo, I'm gonna hit you up straight up. Let me get first.
And that's how this whole conversation So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not a statue collector. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't really have too much to say other than I honestly believe that if you want change, you need to hit the folks up who determines what the value of something is. Because I personally believe, like I said, if you have a certificate of authenticity and saying this is 1 out of 300 or 1 out of whatever, just because they put something else after that, the value shouldn't change. It shouldn't.
Facts.
Especially if they made changes to it, you still have the original. And that's just me. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I got to say on that.
Okay. I appreciate it, man. Hey, you got anything else to say?
Yeah.
I saw it in your face.
Oh, man.
Go Chiefs.
Okay. Yeah. All right. We're gonna come to Dante because I think his internet is working.
Get it while he's there. This is an exclusive rare moment.
What's your thoughts? Don't you freeze on me. Don't you freeze on me, boy.
I'm thinking thoughts. I don't want to freeze. But I will say this. This is y'all community. So therefore, y'all kind of dictate the way that the companies, bring their products out to you. Otherwise, it wouldn't be such a big deal. But my final point is this. If you really want the statue, if you really want it, somebody, somewhere, probably picked it up and they'll sell it down the line at a comic book convention or at a store or just online. All you got to do is just keep your eyes and your ears open for whatever it is that you want. You may pay more, you may pay less. It depends on how much the statue is worth to you.
All right. And then I'm coming to you.
Speak on it,
Final thoughts. All I can say is this. All I can say is this. First of all, God bless you guys. We got nothing but love for KoolNerdz and Fatal. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't followed him, please follow him. Hit that like and subscribe to him because this is the content you get. You know what I'm saying? We're keeping it 100 here. But other than that, the final thoughts on this whole situation is that I guess to piggyback, there's the thing, if you love the piece, the statue, or whatever, a hot toy or an action figure, whatever. Or if you love the limited uh, edition size of a certain statue or figure, could be, you know, just get it, and invest in it. But if you want to take a stand, then I truly believe that you should take a stand and let Prime One know, because there's the thing, we have platforms, and on the platforms we can speak out, and it can cause change, and that, with that perspective, especially for the amount of money that I've seen my own nephew Fatal and I've seen other YouTubers spend the quantity of dollars that they spend. Just keep on voicing your opinion, because it's going to reach them. It truly is going to reach them, because I know that Prime One have heard it before, and I've heard the sculpting of heads have changed and this and that. So how I feel is that just use the platform, speak it out, speak it true. Don't hold anything back. Be a little bit courteous. We don't want to be blading them up like Received, but in all honesty,
don't come out their beigeness.
Well, Rashid coming next, so we gonna see.
But in all honesty, just collect what you like, man. I mean, if you like it, I love it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. I always use that term. If you like it, I love it. You know what I'm saying? So just you guys be blessed, and remember that. Just use the platform, speak out. Let these companies know. We're investing money into these products and all that. They need to just respect the collecting game, because at the end of the day, it truly is a collection when you have an ES that's a low quantity, that is a low quantity of like 300, 400, or what have you. So just use the platform,
Yo, you're gonna take that picture for the calendar for Arch
All right.
Redeemer?
Okay.
Oh Lord, I'm glad you went back.
Redeemer, this is good money. This is great growth for the channel. If you do that.
What's the name? Once again, like I said,
Blade.
it's good to have good debates on the show. This is what makes this show a hot show. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I don't think everybody has their own opinion on everything, and I respect everybody's opinion. I don't take nothing personal, as long as people don't come at me, I don't come at them. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna keep it positive on this thing. Once again, this is getting made.
That's getting made.
That is getting made. It's not this one particularly. I'm stopping the show. I'm not going to show the one that's getting made, but he's carrying an arsenal. And I'm a man of my word, Chris Tron. This is going to you. You know what I'm saying? We give stuff away on the KoolNerdz. You know what I'm saying? Because we know some of y'all some cheap ass bastards, and you don't want to pay anyway. Not you, Chris Tron, but that's whatever. And we may have statues that we may want to give away, because honestly, I feel blessed. You know what I'm saying? Life is short. We just lost that actress that passed away 45, you know what I'm saying? And she was very, very pretty, and she died of cancer, So it's like, listen, man, life is too short and everything else. So I'm blessed. I got my collection is crazy, and it's not to brag, for real. It's not.
That's what's up.
I'm a humble dude, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like we as a community, we got to protect each other. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel that our argument is to cause problems or drama in the community. I think we actually fighting for each other, and we don't even realize it. So when people do complain about prices, we all complain about prices. If people say about shipping, we all complain about shipping. All we're saying as different collectors is we just want our pieces to still stay art pieces. We know that these companies are running a business. We understand that. But if you say an edition size, don't play the game and just color it pink and then we'll say it's a different statue. That's whack. You know what I'm saying? But people can get what they want. Me personally, I'm talking about for Rashid, Prime 1 was for my Batman collection, and I got most of all my characters, so I really don't need Prime 1 no more like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm really trying to quit collection anyway, because I feel like the way this hobby's going, like we're complaining, our piece is not even valued anymore. So it's like we're spending thousands of dollars, but our shit is not even worth anything, you know. But that's just my take on it. So, you know, shout out to all the channels: Cool Nerd Lounge, Casual Nerd Problems, Collect Weekly, Sick Mansion, Collector's Table. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all of those channels that, you know, I be on and stuff like that. And just collect smart. Let our arguments, whether you agree with us or we agree with people in the chat, let's collect smart now. You know what I'm saying? Once these companies see that we not spending like that, we taking our time now, then maybe they'll slow their bullshit down also. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate them thoughts.
It's a different company, Elijah.
Yeah, we can't really say it yet.
But whoever wants to be down with it, we'll put it. Once the rendering is done, we'll get everybody who wants it. We'll put it out there who wants to be a part of the Bishop.
Yeah. So
just stay tuned, brother. Stay tuned.
So y'all know what I do at this time.
Oh, here we go.
Solo.
Oh, here we go.
Hit him with that. Hit him with that Prince.
Yeah.
Like,
So
motherfucker.
I mean, Rashid, man, you.
I need a good show, baby.
No, but actually, no, this was a really good show, man, and I appreciate everybody who was here tonight. It was over like 60 some people here in the chat, and that makes it real fun. And sometimes it get heated. That's okay. We grown. We get over it. But Rashid said a lot of the things that I was thinking, man. I do love Prime 1 statues because for 1/3 scale, most of my collection is 1/3 Prime 1, right? For my 1/3 line. And they've given us great pieces. But the reissues or whatever they want to call them has caused some controversy. And as a fine art collector, I do like my pieces to have intrinsic value to it. You know, it's just like when I get a autographed Stan Lee picture and it's only one of 100, right? You don't want it to be diluted, right? And that's a personal thing for me. That may not be for every collector. It's a lot of you guys out there that are new to the collecting game. I've been collecting for 2 decades, right? Pretty much half my life. So I have a passion for this. And it is exclusivity for me is important. It might not be important for you, but that's my opinion. And me and Rashid kind of think the same. Sam think a little differently. So everybody not gonna have the same opinion, but we definitely gonna get it out there to let you know how we feel. You know, will I continue to do my reviews on Prime 1? Absolutely, because if the piece is dope, I'm gonna tell you it's dope. If it's trash, I'm gonna tell you it's trash, right? Hopefully I don't buy any trash pieces, because when I look at the renders, I try to buy what I really truly believe I'm gonna like. Sometimes I wait for other people like Batman Statue Collector or even Sick Mansion, somebody else to review it before I pick it up if I'm on the fence. But it's a lot of companies I collect from, but I do have respect for the companies that listen to the collector, right? And you see that we got a Bishop coming because we clamored for it, right? We cried for it, but we're getting a Bishop. And for many of us, that's going to complete our X-Men line. So things like that, the community is important. Our voices need to be heard because it's our money that's keeping these statue companies afloat. So it was said in the comments to protest with your dollar. Protest peacefully with your dollar. Well, we're the ones spending our money, so we have the right to have any gripes that we want to have. So that's my take on it, man. Like, comment, subscribe. As we always end the show, God bless. And love you. And peace. It's all good. Light skin jokes and all. I ain't mad at you. Do your thing, boy. Got nothing but love for you.
Ride it, my pony.
Yo.
Hey, Spring.
Y'all crazy.
You had one more thing, man.
I know they better respect the light skinned brothers.
All right, man.
You know what I'm saying? Don't light skinned brothers hit back too. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
All right. So
Get it twisted, man.
hey, we had a great night tonight. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification. We do got a giveaway coming at 500 subscribers. I'm giving away a $50 Sideshow gift card. Might give away 2 $50 Sideshow gift cards, right? And then when we get to 1,000, I'm giving away a quarter scale statue. So I'll be announcing the exact statue that I'm going to give away when I get to 500 subscribers.
Yo, shout out to Shamar Moore.
My brother could count.
Shout out to Shamar Moore, Lloyd Banks, and all the light-skinned brothers out there.
Yeah. So like I said, I'm going to be giving away a quarter scale statue, man. So
I'll be sure.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson after a while.
Hey, don't wake me, I'm dreaming.
Elder Bards.
Shout out
To the beat of the rhythm of the night.
Let's go.
Elijah Mack dropped it.
Girl, I'm dreaming about you.
Boba Fett is light skinned, you know what I'm saying?
Don't wake me up till my dream is complete. Ironically, Blade stabbed him in the hand. But anyway.
That's true, man.
Yeah, but hey, be on the lookout at 1,000 subs. Giving away a statue. I will announce that statue when I get to 500
It's
subs.
gonna be Prime 1 Poison Ivy flesh skin variant, baby.
Hey, The Rock is light skinned too.
Yo, and The Rock. Shout out to The Rock being light skinned. And Vin Diesel. Shout out to Vin Diesel for being light skinned also, man.
The Rock.
Yo, Jose got that hip hop knowledge, yo. Jose,
Hey, they
at
called
least
you
he'll be
Dante
dropping those
3000.
classics.
All right. Hey, we could be here all night, man. We had a good time, man. Really.
Yes, we
appreciate
did.
it.
He already
Appreciate
did the
y'all
slow
out.
mo. He already did the slow voice.
So it is what it is, man.
It's Fatal the Collector.
Statue reviews and lectures, giveaways and raffles that'll leave the followers baffled. Got fearing and got loving with new reviews up in the oven.
So press like, comment, and go ahead get the subbing.
Collecting is a hobby, we do not make it an idol, but on this channel we gon' bring the heat.
Better let us compete with our
Bring
rivals.
tours and conversation in this KoolNerdz nation. So sit back, relax, and let us take you on a convention vacation.
From conversation to cosplay, MCU, DCU.
We got everything for you.
Batman is my favorite. DC.
Marvel is Black Panther, R.I.P. Chad B.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall. In any kind of weather. We collecting forever.
Just like